reducing heat loss and boosting your comfort. William agrees and says our horizontal slide window from Renewal by Andersen is beautiful. The quality rises above the rest. Their installation is very professional, a very good experience. I recommend Renewal by Andersen. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to see all the beautiful products they offer and check out their hassle-free process in 4 easy steps. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, license number CGC 1527613.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. The holidays are coming up and people are going to be coming over, right? And I don't just let anybody into my home. I only trust Zero Res. They've cleaned my carpets. They even clean my mom's carpets. And I don't just let anybody go see Mama Rollins unless they're the real deal, and they are the real deal. This month, Zero Res is offering $49 per room carpet cleaning, 25% off tile and grout cleaning, no harsh chemicals, and no residue, which is awesome. Everything stays cleaner longer. Spots are filling up, so schedule now. Give them a call, 407-232-9188, or visit ZeroResOrlando.com. That's Zero Res, spelled forwards or backwards. It's the right way to clean.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news. We offer HELOCs and home equity lines of credit with scores as low as 640. Find out if you're qualified today at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With thatmortgageguyDon.com.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anna Jar Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
Hey, Sabrina from the News Junkie here, and I just upgraded my washer and dryer at Southeast Steel Appliance Warehouse. They made it so easy. They actually listened, found what I needed, and got me a great deal. So skip the big box stores and go to Southeast Steel. Stop by their downtown Orlando warehouse or go to southeaststeel.net. Trust me, at Southeast Steel, you get the best deal.
Trajan Wealth, your trusted local fiduciary advisor. Visit TrajanWealth.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Something on your mind? Text us at 77031. Standard data and message rates apply. Real Mobile is powered by Orange Buick GMC and OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade. Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. From car accidents to personal injury cases, Mo has you covered. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeartRadio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free, new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Holiday Magic! Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Dollar. DOLLAR. That's dollar. Enter it now at realradio.fm and get a little holiday magic. And may your efforts bear fruit.
Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. You are now listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
That's right, guys. Here we go on a Thursday edition of the Jim Colbert Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate that, as we do every single day, and we do have a banger for you this afternoon. We will get you caught up on what's happening in the world. Deb will do that around 3:20 with JCS News. 3:45, it's the Froggers football forecast. 4 o'clock hour's low to Date Night Done Right with our friend Danny Meyer, and Colbert Court with our buddy Glenn Clausman. 5 o'clock hour, it's trivia. We'll end it up with Ross Thoughts, and you heard it here first. Your calls, texts, and talkbacks all day long, plus 4 opportunities for you to win $1,000. Welcome to the show. I'm Jim. To my left, my lovely and very dangerous co-host, Ms. Deb Roberts.
Hello there.
Straight ahead producer Jack Bradshaw.
Good afternoon.
Comedy alien Ross Padgett.
This is dirty chai weather.
407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Find us easily on social, Instagram, Facebook at The Jim Colbert Show, on X, just at Jim Colbert Show, and all day, every day at JimColbertLive.com. That's where you can check us out on YouTube. Absolutely free to watch us do our thing. You can also get involved with our question of the day there on Instagram. If you'd like to send a talk back, that's easy as well. Grab the iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment. Right over to Jack. We'll get you on the air. Dollar is your 3 o'clock keyword, DOLLAR. Slide over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at 1,000 of those dollars. Dollar's the word, guys. Go get that money.
And get it. This is the last week. Right?
That is correct.
Today and tomorrow, that's it?
You got it.
Yeah.
Aw.
And we had a real hot spot last week, and then this week a little dry. So I can't think of a better time to kick it off than like right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have that last rush before we get into the end of this particular wave.
And please don't be like the talkback we got yesterday where the gentleman said, I think I missed the call that said no caller ID.
Yeah, dude didn't pick it up and he was playing the game.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a kick in the ass.
I wonder what he was doing.
I don't know, being angry because he called us to tell us how pissed he was.
Probably playing like Monopoly Go or something on his phone.
How's everybody going today? Everybody good?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had our client meeting in the building today, so when we walked in, we're inundated with people that spend money here on the station. We appreciate every single one of them, and that doesn't just include WTKS, Real Radio. All the stations were represented today, so everybody who leans on iHeartRadio and iHeartMedia here in Central Florida, we thank you so much for your
patronage.
Yeah.
And for coming by.
Yeah, it's always good to see him. Good old Leon Mills, good to see him today. The wonderful people from Paul Davis Restoration dropped by today. It's always good.
Yeah, the guys from Solar Source.
Yeah.
As well.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah. Dude, I'd just be eating all the scraps that you guys didn't eat.
Yeah.
It was really good
I saw
food.
that and I was
Judy
like,
from Life Imaging gave her a nice massage.
Yeah. With knowing it was Thursday and Russ is coming in, and I saw all that food, I'm like, we got our boy covered.
Yeah, man. I straight raccoon when I'm over here.
It's become a little thing between everybody on the show that when Ross comes in on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have this want to feed you.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because we know he comes in hungry.
Yeah.
You can call me Ross Trash Can Paget.
That's right.
Jokes aside, though, that was my mom's nickname towards my brother.
She called your brother the trash can?
Yeah.
Because he ate a lot?
Yeah, well, whenever I didn't finish my food or she didn't finish the food, she would be like, do you want it? And then he would say yes. It was one of those things that, like, should have died in the 90s, and it did. You know, like, it's one of those things in hindsight, you look back and you're like, yeah, we didn't even call him the recycler.
Oh, yeah. Dude was just a disposal.
Yeah.
All right, 77031. We do have a question of the day up. Jack, do you have that worded a certain way? Because I wanted to make sure before I launch into the story that you have it right.
I am going to take it verbatim from your email.
Okay, but that's fine. Yeah. And the reason why is there's actually a story out there. I want to kick the show off with this today, and then we can move into some other things. You're looking at me. There ain't no way you got this.
I don't even know what it is.
Half of my job is dodging what you already know.
The other half is getting hit by it was already done on the News Junkie.
Right, yeah. So we have to, that's just a small obstacle course we have to go through for the show every day.
So do you want the question as worded?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay, it's do you think lifted trucks should be banned because of safety issues for other vehicles?
That's 100% exactly how it should be worded, because that's exactly 100% what's being said.
Is this, what do you call it? You called it the Palatka something?
The Plaqueline.
The Plaqueline. What's the other name for it?
I don't know.
Like frogging or something, where the ass of the truck goes up?
Down. They squat the ass and lift the front. And they lift it all, but they lift the front way more, so it looks like it's a scalded dog. Like if you kick the dog in the ass or doing something stupid and it tucked its ass and ran away, that's what they look like.
It's also called a waste of money. No, I'm joking. I'm all about modding your car. So it's not a waste of money. I'm actually pro this. Whenever I see it, I'm like, hell yeah, dude. There is no rules.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't mind either. Like they've already hit these guys or girls. You can't say just guys. Once with the whole bumper thing. Remember, they said the bumper was too high because cars that are smaller, like your car. Like you are actually all three of you guys are the perfect example. You guys all drive cars that are relatively low to the ground. Deb, yours is real low.
Yeah, it
is. Like 3 or 4 inches off the ground.
How low can you go?
But Ross's, even though it's a family sedan, it's a Honda, it's a touring car, which means it's lower.
Top trim 2021. I did my research.
Jack drives the Skechers of vehicles, so
I can't. You're the only one he throws hate at.
You know what?
I don't know. I don't get it.
Listen,
it's not low. It's more of a.
It's a say.
It's a crossover. Yeah. I got a compliment today picking up our food from Froggers on the vehicle.
Nice.
And Jim is the only one who throws hate at my car.
I only do it because it's fun. Listen.
How long have you guys been dating?
I feel like I can defend Jim's position and Jack's position when it comes to Jack's car. I think Jim, it's easy to make a joke about it because you never see that car.
No, yeah.
That is you're the only person in Central Florida driving that car.
Like a candy orange crown.
Yeah.
In 2 years, I've seen like less than 5 in the wild.
Right,
And in that sense, I'm super jealous. But to defend Jack's position, it is kind of like a bag cereal Rolls Royce, right? It's a compliment. I drive a bag cereal Benz.
I don't know. The way that Jack's just scratched his neck, I think we might want to exit the control room.
I'm kind of close though.
I don't know.
It's the thin mint of cars.
To be compared to a Rolls Royce is all right. Then
Yeah.
you got the bag
Look,
cereal aspect of it.
It's a nice car, and it really does apply to the same thing as well. So imagine if Deb is cruising down the highway, right, and you got one of these dudes, one of these brodozers,
Carolina squat,
right, that's lifted way up. I mean, her car could go right under it. So theoretically, what they're saying in this story
And
is
would.
is that those cars or those vehicles, those lifted trucks, are really a danger to a lot of people on the highway. Now, look. Here's the thing.
That looks so stupid.
I don't really agree with it. I think you should be able to mod your truck and do whatever you want, have a good time with it. When I lived in Geneva, every other vehicle was one of these lifted trucks. But there is some movement out there on some legislation to possibly, consider, at least tuning it or toning it down so that it's not so dangerous. Like if you ran in, it's not if we got into a wreck with if you guys ran into each other, it'd be bumper to bumper. But if Deb got into a car crash with one of these trucks, I mean, she would be hitting their axle or their transfer case. It'd be gnarly.
The carbon confibulator.
It would go right under the truck. So
That's how we got, what is it, the Mansfield bar?
yes.
In the back of a truck to prevent vehicles from completely going under the back ass end of a truck?
For tractor trailers.
Yeah.
Right. But the thing is a lot of these pickup trucks are taller than tractor trailers. Right. Like the back of them is actually taller than what a tractor would be.
How would you handle like the Cybertruck? The Tesla Cybertruck it's 7,000 pounds, but it's big from the out of factory. You can't.
But you're not talking, it's not lifted though, right, dude? It's not
yeah.
We're talking about trucks where the bumper is like face high.
Okay.
Or where you have to have a little ladder to get into it.
So you're just saying a limit on how much you can lift the vehicle.
Yeah, because what happens is what they're saying is it puts that bumper right in the position where if a little vehicle like yours, like you guys, were to run under the car, the bumper would really be out of play.
It's going to decapitate us.
Right, exactly. The bumper is really more of a danger than it is a help.
Somebody just texted us another really good point at 77031. Squatting is also dangerous for the driver of the truck at night because the headlights don't point at the road, they just point up to the sky.
Yeah, but it looks cool.
And when you're sitting back even a few degrees, I remember when I first saw one of these trucks, they're like, even when you're sitting back a few degrees, that theoretically you could pull up to a stoplight and not know somebody's in front of you.
Exactly.
Like somebody could walk in front of you and you would not have any idea that somebody's there because you just simply can't see down.
Yeah, they also say they're totally blind cornering.
Oh, really? I've never driven one. I've actually never even ridden in one that's squatted down like that. I've been in a lifted truck before, but nothing like that.
I just saw some pictures. Now, I've been in a lifted truck before because you can't go properly mudding.
Right, yeah.
You got to have a truck with the right tires, which means you're going to have a ladder to get into that truck. Some of these Carolina squat trucks, it looks like they're putting 24 or 30s on the front and smaller wheels on the back. It almost looks like the back bumper is dragging on the ground.
I haven't seen one that bad yet, but I've seen a couple.
Put Carolina squat in your Google search and see what you get.
So a couple of them in P-Town get real close.
I am.
sure.
I'm not putting P-Town or Carolina squat in my search engine.
I will. It's research.
It's Carolina, not Caroline.
Exactly. Pick the porn is tomorrow.
And P-Town is just the letter.
Yeah.
Don't spell it out.
No, and some of these even have hydraulics that will lift the bed of the truck off the front, just off the front.
It says that one user pointed out front windshield tint and tires extended beyond fenders is already illegal in most states, suggesting that some of these modifications may already violate existing regulations.
You know what I'm wondering? Where do you have all this extra money? Because from those photos I just saw of Carolina Squat, not one of those modifications is cheap.
Well,
the wheels, the tires alone.
And I'm sure we can get some texts out there, 77031 from the good old boys. Like, there's a Jeep place out on the east side of town called, I think, Jeep Den, the Jeepers Den. And that's what they do. They customize all kinds of Jeeps, and they do these rock crawling Jeeps. And they're fun. It's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
I've actually considered building one myself, like a lot of fun. But the pickup trucks we're talking about, I think those lift kits alone get into the $2,000 and $3,000, $4,000 range. And then when you start adding the lights and all the other fun stuff under there, you're right. I mean, you could have a pickup truck that costs costs like $70K already, and then put another 20 in it just in like stuff.
What kind of job do you have?
Does my kid? Do I sign him up for a 529?
Or do I look cool? Or do I look cool at the Monster Truck Show?
Or am I gonna? You know what I really want to see? I've never seen this. Is a lifted truck with proportional truck nuts, like old man truck nuts. I've only seen the one size fit all. Truck truck nuts.
I don't think you can do the truck nuts anymore, right?
Somebody saw a squatter take out a Ferrari in Vegas.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh, I would not want that insurance bill.
All right, 77031. That's how you text us. Call us easily at 407-916-1041. Your 3 o'clock keyword is dollar. That's DOLLAR. Slide over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. We do have that question up right now in our YouTube and on Instagram.
It's in YouTube chat. So go to YouTube, search Jim Colbert Show. Boom, it's there.
Hey, just watch us do the show for the rest of the day. You can just put us on there. It's a good way to check out the program and watch what we do here as well.
We're going to undress on the commercial breaks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, man, they are illegal. Truck nuts are illegal.
Yeah, they should be.
There are rules.
Yeah. By the way, next segment, one boob out.
Oh, Jimmy, you're finally going to do it.
From one member of the show. We're going to draw for that right during the break.
Didn't mean to break open the seal on that bad boy.
What do you got for news there, wise ass?
We're going to talk about a lone Republican, a lone Florida Republican opposed the reopening bill. Wait till you hear why. A sheriff says a judge's sentencing decision makes her unfit for office, and it's a sheriff we all know very, very well, and not Betty Boop. We'll talk about that and more coming up next during JCS News.
You got it. Let's take a little break. We'll come back and get Deb's news and do more of the Jim Colbert Show.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by MyEternalVitality.com and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 9 p.m., it's Real Laughs with comedians James Miguel and Ken. And Real Music starts tonight at 10 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Police activities blocking both directions of New York Avenue between Kepler Road and the interstate on I-4 westbound just before Orange Camp Road. There's an accident off to the shoulder getting cleared up. A disabled vehicle is slowing things down on I-4 westbound just past World Drive. The roadways are getting busy this afternoon. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
Rasmussen University is where passion meets education, offering over 60 career-focused programs ranging from nursing and early childhood education to business and IT. Whether you're starting fresh or leveling up, there's a path here built for your goals. Learn more at rasmussen.edu.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at FAS Exteriors. Man, installing windows and doors in a couple of my homes over the years here in Central Florida and just absolutely nailing it. So many great choices, really. I mean, it's not like other window companies that give you 1 or 2, 3 choices. Maybe these guys have an entire warehouse full, not to mention doors as well. And their expert team of window and door installers will make your entire project seamless from measurements all the way down to that final inspection. They've been doing this since 2005. And in that time, FAS has certainly earned their spot as Orlando's top-rated window and door experts. Upgrade your home today with a team that delivers nothing but excellence. Simply visit FASWD.com and trust the leader in windows and doors. This earful of Real Radio is sponsored by Rebath.com.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. Did you know Kia sells more new cars in Central Florida than any brand except one? If you're shopping for your next ride, chances are you're already thinking Kia. With 3 convenient locations in one of Central Florida's largest selections, Greenway Kia makes it easy to find the perfect vehicle. And during Kia's Season of New Tradition sales event, every new Kia is discounted up to $12,000 off MSRP. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Example stock number 17479, MSRP $77,225. Discount includes Kia customer cash rebate. Offer expires 12/7/25.
Bad breath is a confidence killer. You can have the best outfit, the funniest jokes, but if your breath smells like what you just ate, that's all people remember. And most gums and mints just cover it up. That's like spraying perfume on dirty laundry. Zellman's Minty Mouth, it's different. It's a functional breath freshener you swallow, clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders, even garlic and onions. Zellman's is only available online. Go to Zellman's, Z-E-L-M-I-N-S, Zellmans.com, code RADIO for 15% off.
I'm Mo DeWitt, your local Orlando injury attorney. I'm here to talk when you need me, ready to listen. You deserve someone who's available, responsive, and truly invested in your case. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. I'm just one call away at 1-800-CALL-MO.
Black Friday is going on now at every AutoNation store. Hurry in and save for a limited time. Buy with zero down. Plus, make no payments till next year. Shop new and used cars, trucks, SUVs, even top luxury models. Drive with zero down. Plus, no payments till next year. Save your cash for the holidays. Go to your nearest AutoNation store now. Limited term financing on approved credit. 90-day deferred payment. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details.
There are only about 4,300 publicly traded companies on the U.S. stock exchange, but there are an estimated 33 million companies in the U.S. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. The average investor is missing out on over 99% of the investment opportunity that's happening in this beautiful country until now. True portfolio strength is found beyond the confines of the S&P 500, investing in promising companies before they go public. Private real estate, infrastructure, world-changing technologies. This is called the endowment model. The endowment model has historically outperformed the traditional model of just stocks and bonds. If you're an accredited investor and want more from your investments, it's time to think beyond just stocks and bonds. Call Trajan today, 407-213-0000. That's 407-213-0000.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. See website for details.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
Hi, my air conditioner isn't working.
We're hosting a pet rock adoption telethon.
Pet rocks?
The internet says they're endangered.
Rocks are everywhere.
You know what's everywhere?
Frank Gay is everywhere. I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you have AC problems, you need help now. One of our licensed and certified technicians can have your AC blowing cold air in no time. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Just because we're called Eustace Roofing doesn't mean we don't serve Orlando. We've proudly protected Central Florida homes for over 65 years. Real craftsmen, real experts, real roofers. Visit EustaceRoofing.com for a free estimate.
This is the time of the year most of us are checking off our holiday gift list. Identity thieves have lists too, and your personal information might be on that list. Protect your identity with LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every single second and alerts you to the threats you could miss yourself. If your identity is stolen, your own U.S.-based restoration specialist is going to work to fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Make this season about joy, not identity theft, with LifeLock. Save up to 40% off your first year at LifeLock.com with the promo code BECK. Terms apply.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Do you have low T? Well, start for free for a limited time. Get prescription testosterone therapy for no startup fee only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Hey, just because you're getting older doesn't mean you have to feel older. Prescription testosterone restores your get up and go and has you feel like you're 20 again. Gain more muscle with less effort in the gym and lose that dad bod for good. You'll also think better, sleep better, and your love life will be better. Don't be fooled. Nothing boosts testosterone like actual testosterone. It's a game changer. And if you're looking to lose weight, there's nothing like the combo of testosterone and GLP medication. It'll burn that belly fat and you'll get ripped. Fix your low T with no startup fee and add a GLP for an additional $149 only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Book your appointment today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial pound 250 on your phone, say the keyword Red Mountain. That's Red Mountain Weight Loss. Red Mountain Weight Loss. Real doctors, real testosterone, real results.
Hey, it's Ed Helms, host of Snafu, my podcast about history's greatest screw-ups. On our new season, we're bringing you a new snafu every single episode.
32 lost nuclear weapons. You're like, wait, stop? What?
Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of history, a whole lot of funny, and a whole lot of fabulous guests. Paul Scheer, Angela and Jenna, Nick Kroll, Jordan Klepper. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Snafu with Ed Helms, and listen now.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime, one dime down at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Just go to rchill.com.
Thursdays are cooler with Ross Padgett. Presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Oh, yeah.
How's it, Ohana? What's happening, everyone? Now, let's not start dogging on Jack's Toyota. That thing is El Primo, and it does bear the Toyota brand. Finest vehicle on the road.
That would
and
be
again, when the truck is lifted in the front, low in the back, that's called bulldogging. It's about the lamest thing out there. Aloha.
I love you here
Hey,
to discuss
JC
it
and
as well.
Posse.
Hey.
I had a buddy in Denver, swore up and down he had a lowrider. Turns out he just needed shocks and struts. There's just some things that oughtn't be done to a Volkswagen Beetle anyway. Keep the rubber side down, y'all.
Thanks, Dom. Appreciate it. All right, your 3 o'clock keyword is dollar, DOLLAR. Slide over to realradio.fm and send it on for your chance at $1,000. I'm Jim. Jack and Ross are right over there, and Deb has your news.
It's time for JCS News.
Wow, does this guy got to put his name on everything?
It's in my contract, dude.
Here's the news on The Jim Colbert Show.
And as always, JCS News is brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. All right, Sarasota Congressman Greg Steube says he couldn't support what he calls, quote, a garbage resolution, end quote, to end the federal government shutdown. Steube was the only Republican from Florida to vote against the bill, arguing it included a legal provision, pay attention to this part, allowing senators to sue the Justice Department using taxpayer dollars. The measure passed with support from both Florida senators and 19 of the state's House Republicans, while all 8 Democrats voted no. The legislation, this is the part of keeping the government open, keeps the government funded through next January, restores pay for federal workers, and adds money for food assistance, but excludes Obamacare subsidies. Yesterday, a federal judge ruled that the Trump administration cannot force states to undo their delivery of SNAP benefits. So that legal provision would allow these 19 senators whose data was collected.
19 or 8?
Maybe it's 8.
Yeah. I thought it was just the 8 of them. Lindsey Graham, Josh Hawley, and a few others.
Senator Rick Scott, during it called Arctic frost, right, during the Biden administration.
Yeah.
So they're going to be allowed to take $500,000 of taxpayer money to sue the Justice Department. Because Rick Scott has no money.
Yeah, it's going to open them up to be able to do that. And that's per count.
What?
That's per count. It could be millions.
Yeah. So
it's disgusting.
Again, when we heard Greg Steube talking about this while we were getting ready for the show, and he was like, this is unbelievable that during a time when we're trying to pass an appropriations bill, they're talking about ripping millions of dollars away from American taxpayers so these senators can sue the Justice Department.
Yeah, I saw a piece today saying how it was a conversation about Tommy Tuberville, and they were saying just what a terrible look this was. Just what an awful look it is.
And apparently
something that's going to stick to them like a, like
sticky booger.
Yeah.
It was Steube and Massey who voted against that. All right, Secretary.
I hate those.
Sticky bugs?
Yeah.
Sticky bugs.
Like, nah.
Yeah. It's like
Get
fighting.
away.
It's like fighting off an alien.
Then you got to wipe it on something.
Right, your sister.
Careful, Jack. Or Ross. Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem is praising TSA agents for their work during the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. During a press conference today, Noem says agents stepped up and showed outstanding, quote, patriotism and service.
We are going to not only continue their paychecks like they should have received all along, but also they're going to get a bonus check for stepping up, taking on extra shifts, for showing up each and every day, for serving the American people.
She handed out $10,000 bonuses for agents who worked as the shutdown rolled on. The FAA has frozen flight reductions now that the shutdown is over, but the FAA says it's going to monitor staffing levels as controllers start to receive their back pay. However, issues remain as nearly 1,000 flights have been canceled and over 800 have been delayed today, and that's at last check. Now, meanwhile, an airline trade group is calling for air travel protection in case of a future shutdown. Airlines for America issued a statement on Wednesday saying, quote, "We implore Congress to ensure future funding bills do not allow aviation to become collateral damage in Washington's policy debates," end quote. The group's statement also addressed the, quote, "significant strain," end quote, on travelers and employees while highlighting, oh, here go my flakes getting frosted again, while highlighting the FAA's $5 billion trust fund, which it says could be used to pay air traffic controllers during future shutdowns.
In other words, they could have been doing it this time.
They could have been doing it this time.
$5 billion.
And flight disruptions continue across Florida's busiest airports even after the shutdown ended. According to FlightAware, Fort Lauderdale reported 18 delays, 20 cancellations. Miami has 39 delays, 17 cancellations. Back up, y'all. Orlando leads with 32 delays and 41 cancellations.
Step aside.
Tampa shows 9 delays and 22 cancellations. And again, FAA says it's going to continue to monitor staffing. All right, Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood is not happy with a judge's sentencing.
I got this story.
Decision.
Oh,
sorry.
No, it's fine.
After one of his school resource deputies was attacked by a parent last year. I'm on his side. According to the sheriff, 47-year-old Jorge Rivera and his wife attacked his deputy at Deltona Middle School in 2024 and took her taser. Here's just a little bit about what he had to say.
The place, it was chaos because of what they did.
Put it down right now! Put it down right now!
If somebody comes up and sticks their finger right in your face and then you swat it away, all of a sudden you're the person who was the instigator.
Yeah, so Sheriff Chitwood accused Circuit Judge Kathleen McNeely of blaming the deputy for the incident. He says she's unfit for office after giving Rivera just 45 days in county jail, no felony conviction, no probation. Chitwood is urging residents to vote the judge out in 2028.
Dude, it is ridiculous. When you look at this case, I looked at it this morning. It was one of the first things I read. I was like, God, get out of here. Like literally, that guy accosted a cop. She had to pull her gun on both of them.
Yeah, because he pulled her taser.
He had her taser. She had to draw down on these two.
And that's
to get them to come into compliance.
So they had gone to
at a school.
They went to a parent-teacher conference, and apparently things got out of control. And the father walked up to the deputy and just shoved his finger in her face. And as you would normally do, she swatted it away, and that's when all hell broke loose. He got a hold of her taser, and as Jimmy just said, she had to draw her service revolver, her service weapon, to actually get them to comply with her orders.
That's why when you heard her yelling, "Drop it," she is drawn down on them. She is getting him to drop the weapon that he pulled against an officer of the law while doing her job. And the judge gave him 45 days.
While the parent...
They wanted 10 years for the record.
There's a parent in the parent-teacher conference going like,
Yeah.
The teacher is...
You can do that?
Yeah, the teacher's very confused.
All right, a Brevard County woman who was fired over social media posts about Charlie Kirk is suing her former employer. Erica Santos filed a federal lawsuit yesterday against Eastern Florida State College. The school fired her last month from her job in accounting and grant compliance over her Facebook post after Kirk's assassination. The ACLU is representing Santos, and they tell the Orlando Sentinel the firing violated her free speech rights, and she's not alone. The Florida State Board of Education is listening to a school board member explain her online post about Charlie Kirk's death. Alachua County School Board member Tina Certan's Facebook post called Kirk, quote, an uneducated white boy who's been glorified.
Because it's subjective. You have your feelings as to what you think is appropriate, and I have mine. You all are elevating Mr. Kirk. He's not a hero in my community.
She defended her comments as protected speech, not a racial animus. Certain admitted her personal Facebook post was poorly worded, but it doesn't change the reality of Kirk's rhetoric. The Board of Education's investigation of her continues. She also explained that the school district is paying for her legal representation. All right, back in Volusia County, an incident there is an example of the sad reality, the effect drugs have in our community. That's what Sheriff Mike Chitwood wrote yesterday on Facebook about what happened Tuesday in Edgewater. Deputies say an 8-year-old boy.
Oh, man.
An 8-year-old boy had to use Narcan to revive his father who had overdosed on heroin. Daniel Johnson was taken to the hospital before being booked into the county jail. He's charged with child neglect, contributing to the delinquency of a minor, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Chitwood says the boy's courage undoubtedly saved his dad's life, but it's tragic he has to experience such trauma at such a young age.
How did he know how to use it?
How crazy is that? That's the first thing I thought.
I
Like
mean-
an 8-year-old knows how to use Narcan. Dude can't write in cursive.
What's sadder, using the Narcan or the probable conversation that had happened?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, with either family members or school or, I mean...
When Daddy gives his Narcan, if he passes out, you give Daddy the other Narcan.
Yeah, that probably is the case.
Well, the suspect in last weekend's deadly crash in Ybor City will stay behind bars. Judge Christopher Sabella granted bond on 6 of the charges against Silas Sampson, but not on the key charges.
The most important thing is that he is being held with no bond pending trial on the 4 counts of vehicular homicide.
Now, prosecutors added new charges Wednesday and could file more when toxicology results come back. The arrest report says the 22-year-old suspect had slurred speech, bloodshot eyes, and smelled of alcohol. Investigators say Sampson was driving up to 100 miles per hour before the crash early Saturday. The judge granted a request to hold him without bail as the case moves forward.
Silas Sampson, by the way, you are going to be a villain.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He certainly is. He killed 4 people on,
If you have that name, you have to live in an ice cave.
Like it has the Marvel alliteration, like Peter Parker, it's right there.
Right. Your house has bats.
I don't know. You couldn't be like an attorney from the 1800s.
Oh, that's a good one,
in the
too.
Old West.
Yeah, you're right.
But in 2025, no, man, you are a bad person.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could also be a heroin-addicted trumpet player. Go ahead.
Oh, that's
You sure?
one.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. These next stories, man, maybe you don't agree with the death penalty, and maybe you do after I do these stories.
All right.
A convicted killer from Central Florida will be put to death today by the state of Florida. Brian Frederick Jennings is set to die by lethal injection. The 66-year-old was convicted of kidnapping, raping, and killing a 6-year-old girl back in 1979. He was a 20-year-old Marine at the time and home on leave from Japan. This will be Florida's 16th execution this year. 2 more are scheduled. Now, in the meantime, a Hernando County grand jury has indicted 36-year-old Nathan Holmberg on 25 criminal charges. Wait till you hear the details on this guy's case, including 7 counts of capital sexual battery on a child under 12. Florida Attorney General James Uthmeyer says while the investigation is still ongoing, the state plans to seek the death penalty in this case as well.
I believe that crimes like this against young children, where you take their innocence, you take their childhood away from them, these horrific acts deserve the ultimate form of justice.
Now, it'll be interesting to see if they're able to do that because the Supreme Court has ruled in past cases that capital punishment cannot be applied to these crimes.
Why?
I don't know, but it will be interesting to see if the state of Florida will be able to actually go through with this. But this is the part that's so infuriating. Holmberg was arrested in 2012 for a similar offense in Jacksonville. Unfortunately, the only evidence they could get him on would be child abuse. So he pled guilty to child abuse, served 5 years of probation, and was never designated as a sexual offender or predator. So he wasn't on anybody's radar. And then he's allowed to move to Hernando County and basically do the exact same things there. When detectives searched his phone and asked him if he had downloaded any child porn, his answer was, "No, I make my own."
Oh, man.
According to the AG's office, more charges could follow.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear that, just like someone, getting out of justice's way, the sad reaction is like, how much money did he have?
He didn't. They just didn't have, they didn't have the evidence to actually get him on child porn charges. They could only get him on child abuse.
But then he gets months of probation for it.
He got 5 years. Served his 5 years of probation, moves to another part of the state on no FDLE radar. No sheriff had to go make sure that he had registered with them. He had no record. They had no reason to be looking at this guy, and he's only 36.
I'm just so used to whenever I see the punishment not serving the crime, fitting the crime, I'm like, yeah, well, that's what happens when you, I just would love to know what his wealth status was.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
When it comes to adult porn of consenting adults, do you think AI will make that business unnecessary?
No, I mean, I think people still want to see people,
But you saw the AI actress, right?
Yeah.
If they made an AI scene and it looks like it's real people.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, would I watch it to see if if it holds up to other? Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be kind of interesting, actually.
By the way, a lot of...
It'd only take me like 6 days to figure it out.
And could it take the stigma out of porn if it's not, contributing to
I understand what you're saying. In other words, you can get the porn without the downfall of what it does to the people involved with it.
Right.
Yeah, gotcha.
Boy, does it replace it with a different stigma.
Yeah.
By the way, a lot of texters letting us know at 77031 that the dad told the 8-year-old what to do if something happened to him after he injected himself.
There you go.
All right. I talked about this before, but I'm bringing it up again because the deadline's tomorrow and I don't want anyone to miss out on it. And that's a city in Seminole County has a new way to honor its military service members. The Winter Springs Veterans Banner Program is going to include displaying commemorative banners on designated streets to honor local vets. So applications with photos can be submitted, but that's only through tomorrow, November 14th. You can get more info at winterspringsfl.org. And then we're still keeping an eye on this. It should be just a few minutes away, but Blue Origin is trying to launch a mission to Mars after back-to-back weather delays. The New Glenn rocket was supposed to blast off Wednesday afternoon with 2 Mars orbiters. However, intense solar storms forced the second delay of the week. NASA also scrubbed Sunday's planned launch due to bad weather at Cape Canaveral. Today's launch is now scheduled for 3:45 p.m.
So they just had a brief hold, which they come out of. We are going to be watching this on our YouTube stream, so you can see it there.
Nice.
And right now it looks that 3:55 is the new launch.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay,
So we're going to break a little bit early there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and check it out.
And then finally, another beloved cartoon character now in the public domain is getting the horror movie treatment.
Boop, boop, be-doo.
Yeah, Betty Boop. The iconic 1930s flapper girl is being turned into a gruesome villain by VMI Worldwide.
All right.
The creators are calling their upcoming film a, quote, true testament to feminism,
Oh, yeah.
end quote,
Yeah.
as well as a, quote, wildly violent, ridiculously fun ride, end quote.
There you go.
Other characters who've been put into horror movies since entering public domain include Winnie the Pooh, Mickey Mouse, and Popeye.
There you go.
And that concludes your JCS
I do it all the
News.
time.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
All right, 77031. That's how you text us. Your 3 o'clock keyword is dollar, DOLLAR. Slide over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Up next, the Froggers football forecast.
Real radio is.
Monsters in the morning.
You're awful, Ryan. And nothing makes me harder than that. Speaking of laugh harder, did I?
The Monsters in the morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Happy Thursday, Central Florida. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your forecast. And today will feature a stunning day. Even though we've had a cool start, we're going to be expecting plenty of sunshine and warm afternoon temperatures. Still below normal by a couple of degrees, but plan for a high of, say, around 74 degrees in Orlando. We'll continue to climb towards tomorrow with highs in the upper 70s before reaching the low 80s just in time for this weekend under sunny skies. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International. Compassion sponsorship means food, healthcare, education, and most of all, being known, loved, and protected. There are thousands of kids waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today.
Guys, this Thanksgiving, elevate your holiday feast at Rosen Center Hotel. That's right, on Thursday, November 27th. Enjoy Thanksgiving brunch with holiday favorites like perfectly roasted turkey, creamy mashed potatoes, plus global delights like New Zealand green shell mussels and miso glazed cod with cucumber wasabi sauce. Children under 3, they eat free, and yes, complimentary champagne and mimosas for guests 21 and up. Make this Thanksgiving unforgettable and reserve now at rosencenter.com/Thanksgiving.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
What does your ex and traffic have in common? Both can hold you back. At TK Law, they help you move forward with confidence and a plan for your future. TK Law, onefirmforlife.com.
Looking for your next ride? Orlando Harley-Davidson has the perfect pre-owned Harley waiting for you. With bikes under $15,000 and a VIP test ride program, you'll find exactly what you need to hit the road. Have a trade-in? Orlando Harley-Davidson will value your bike and help you finance your dream Harley today. From bikes to gears and parts, they got it. Head to OrlandoHarley.com and start your adventure today.
At Farmers Insurance, we often wonder, why would you buy a top-of-the-line smartphone only to protect it with the cheapest case? Would you invest thousands in a home reno but use the cheapest electrical wiring? And to apply that common sense further, why would you ever compromise on the quality of your insurance? The answer is simple. You wouldn't. If it's important, it's not worth compromising. That's why with Farmers, you can get quality and savings. Get a quote today at farmers.com.
We are farmers.
Underwritten by Farmers, Trucker Fire Insurance Exchanges, or affiliate. Products not available in every state.
Hey everybody, fall is here. The air is crisp, the colors are bright, and life just feels a little clearer. But when was the last time you saw the world as clearly as you should? Don't let another season pass you by. The experts at the Filatowski Eye Institute can help you enjoy every beautiful detail without the hassle of glasses or contacts. If you're considering LASIK or any type of vision correction surgery, call 800 Eye Exam. That's 800-393-3926 or visit filatowskieye.com. The Filatowski Eye Institute. Trusted, local, life-changing.
There's a myth that a Sprouts Farmers Market person wakes up before dawn, bangs out a couple of hours of yoga before downing a kale foam colostrum latte. The reality is that a Sprouts person is just someone who cares about fresh, healthy, and honestly priced everything from organic produce to the hottest new snack to hit the shelves. They love how easy it is to find the delicious and healthy food they and their families thrive on. And to be honest, most of them have never heard of a kale foam colostrum latte. So maybe that sounds a bit like you. Come see for yourself at Sprouts Farmers Market.
My uncontrollable movements called TD, tardive dyskinesia, felt embarrassing. I felt like disconnecting. I asked my doctor about treating my TD and learned about Ingrezza, valbenazine capsules, a prescription medicine clinically proven for reducing TD in adults. That's always one capsule, once daily, and number one prescribed. People taking Ingrezza can stay on most mental health meds.
Ingrezza can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden behavior or mood changes, or suicidal thoughts. Don't take Ingrezza if allergic. Serious side effects may include allergic reactions like sudden, potentially fatal swelling and hives, sleepiness, the most common side effect, and heart rhythm problems. Know how Ingrezza affects you before operating a car or dangerous machinery. Report fever, stiff muscles, or problems thinking, as these might be life-threatening. Shaking, stiffness, drooling, and trouble with moving or balance may occur.
Take control by asking your doctor about Ingrezza.
Learn more at Ingrezza.com. That's INGREZZA.com.
eBay has reinvented vehicle buying. From click to curb, everything's covered. Ever try to buy a car online and end up in a parking lot with a stranger and some blind trust? That era is over. Now with Secure Purchase, eBay isn't just where you find your car. It's where you buy it, start to finish. Title, financing, registration, delivery, it's all built in. This is the modern way to buy your next ride on eBay. eBay. Things people love. Secure Purchase is powered by Caramel Dealer Services, LLC, an eBay subsidiary.
This is the time of the year most of us are checking off our holiday gift list. Identity thieves have lists too, and your personal information might be on that list. Protect your identity with LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every single second and alerts you to the threats you could miss yourself. If your identity is stolen, your own U.S.-based restoration specialist is going to work to fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Make this season about joy, not identity theft, with LifeLock. Save up to 40% off your first year at LifeLock.com with the promo code BECK. Terms apply.
Sunnyside Electric.
Hi, half my outlets stopped working.
I got a new bread maker. Have you tried Focaccia?
My outlets don't work.
Oh, no toasties for you.
I should have called Frank Gay.
I bet they don't have a bread maker.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your power goes out, don't settle for half-baked electrical service. Call the pros who fix it fast. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com. Bring some holiday cheer with the network that knows what you really want. Take your phone to your local Total Wireless store, and we'll give you one line for just $25 a month. Celebrate more for spending less. The holidays just got a lot better. Visit your neighborhood Total Wireless store. For new single-line customers who activate on a BYO device on the Total 5G Unlimited plan. Requires auto-pay enrollment to receive the full discount, which applies the month after enrollment. Available online and in Total Wireless retail stores. Requires a compatible unlock device and SIM. Check compatibility at TotalWireless.com.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. It's time for the Froggers Football Forecast on the Jim Colbert Show.
That's right. It is time for the Froggers Football Forecast right here on Real Radio 104.1, brought to you by our good friends over at Froggers Grill and Bar. 4 of these beautiful locations all throughout Central Florida for you to check out all the latest sports action, college, NFL football, NBA, basketball, NHL, hockey, and everything in between. Delicious food from their wonderful pizzas like we had today, all the way up to pierogies and one of the best cheesesteak subs in all of Central Florida. Cold beer, cool people, can't lose at Froggers.
And if you want wings, they got them too.
That's
bone in, bone out.
Understood for sure. All right. So this is when we go around the room. We kind of choose the Florida teams and then, of course, our favorite teams. And by the way, like, we had a big stink last week. Somebody said, well, if you change your pick, we're out here gambling with you. I mean, we have the ability to change our picks. I mean, if there's a big injury or something happens, we think it's going to cost the game. I mean, we can do that for sure. We're trying to win against each other here.
Yeah. We'll let you know on Tuesday, if we made any changes, but...
Well, I mean, I don't know that we should do anything with the game, so go ahead.
It's a sampling. We're only talking about a few games.
Yeah. So we're not going to talk about tonight because it's the Jets and the Patriots.
Whoa.
I mean, we don't have a dog in that hunt, and the Patriots should just literally boat race these guys.
They should.
It's a 13-point spread.
Yeah, in New England. So
this is what we call a trap game.
Yeah.
Man, real quick note to the Patriots fans: you don't deserve this fast.
You really don't.
Correct.
You guys still suck, and you guys getting good again this quickly just makes everyone re-hate you guys.
Not good.
Yes, re-hate.
I got to tell you what. You think
the re-hate?
You don't think Belichick's angling for this, do you? You don't think he likes this, do you?
No.
All of this just sucks, man. You should have had at least 2 decades of abysmal, subpar football.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I think 2004, the last time the Raiders were in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You got to wait a bit. You got to put your time in.
All right, let's get over to the Dolphins Commanders. It's in Miami. Of course, Miami had a really surprise win last week against the Buffalo Bills. Commanders do not have their quarterback. He's out. I mean, I'm taking the Dolphins here just because
Fins up.
Yeah, fins up.
The fins up.
Dolphins.
Yeah, for sure.
There's not many games where they will be favorites. Now, it is predicted to be a very close matchup. It's a 2.5-point spread.
Going with the Dolphins?
Yeah, but I'm going with the Dolphins.
Yeah, for sure.
Good.
Hey, look, this isn't in there, but I'm just interested to see what Ross thinks about this. The Panthers at the Falcons.
Yeah, Ross, what do you think about that one?
It's National League.
Oh, time out. Ross, my client does not have to answer this.
You hush up. You're probably going to follow his picks, too.
Just because he ran the table last week, won it all, does not mean you guys get to cheat off of his paper.
What's crazy is in our pick, it says that the Falcons, that people are taking the Falcons, even though the Panthers are playing pretty good football, and it's in Atlanta.
And I'm leaning towards Falcons there. They've had a really weird year. It's not like they've gotten blown out many times that I can remember. They're a good football team. They just don't know how to win.
And it's been that story for a long time. I mean, going back to the Super Bowl, that they lost after a 21-point lead going into the fourth quarter, whatever it was.
They're an odd team.
Falcons 1-4 in their last 5 games. They've only won 1 in their last 5 games.
That's why I'm taking the Panthers. They're playing good football. I'm taking the Panthers there. Buccaneers, Bills. This is an interesting game of Bills coming off a terrible, embarrassing loss to the Miami Dolphins. The Bucs are dealing with some major injury issues. Still a very viable football team. It did lose last week. Going into Buffalo.
I got bad news all around.
Yeah.
I think Buffalo wins this 9 out of 10 weeks this week.
Yeah, I do too. I think coming off the pissed off moment, I'm going with the Bills here as well. This is the second week in a row I've picked against my Bucks.
Ross had 9 out of 10 weeks. Would this be the 1 out of 10? Are you saying?
Hey, my client doesn't need to let you cheat off his paper.
No,
Well played.
I think we're assuming he's taking the Bills. He did not say he's taking the Bills.
He's taking the Bills.
No,
he said they
Oh,
win
he
this
is, he
game
is.
9 out of 10 times.
That's okay. He
It
just
does
said
not
he
mean
is.
he's taking them.
I'm taking the Bills.
And one of those 9 times is this weekend.
All right,
It's
he's taking the Bills.
Yeah, it's the Bills.
All
All
right, Bills.
Another good, actually, there are a lot of really good football games this week. Chargers go into Jacksonville to take on the Jags. They have, the Chargers 7-3, Jags 5-4. Again, another odd 5-4, but didn't they just lose?
Yeah, Travis Hunter's out for the season.
He's out for the
It's
season.
Not like,
Yeah.
It's not like he was making a huge impact week in, week out, but he was a exciting thing that you got to look forward to.
The defense had to pay attention to him.
But it's not like he was putting up MVP snap counts.
Agreed.
Oh, God, is that great?
I'm going to continue my season-long effort of picking against the Jaguars.
Okay, well, I'm picking the Chargers there as well.
Yeah.
I just think they're too good of a football team.
Ross, who did you pick again?
I'm going.
Our client doesn't have to answer the question.
I am going with who I see going all the way to the AFC Championship. I'm going Chargers.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right, very
That's
good.
okay. The next game's, because I know you picked the Bears. I'm going with the Vikings.
Yeah, I mean, it's Bears. I've got the Bears there as well,
Yeah,
by the
I
way.
can't do
Okay,
it.
Green Bay going into New York. New York just fired their head coach.
I took the Vikings.
Do have a very exciting quarterback, but the Packers 5-3-1, Giants 2-8.
I don't like that record.
But how does that go, Ross? Didn't you tell me one time we spoke about like how teams react after they lose a coach? Like it's surprising that they actually play pretty well that next week.
Well, I mean, think about it in the sense of trying to draw up a game plan for a new player or a new coach. They're going to go about things maybe slightly different. There's a new guy driving the car. So it's just always, it's honestly kind of unpredictable. If I see a match, if I'm gambling and there's a new coach, honestly, I would probably run away from it.
Yeah.
Just because it's unpredictable. You don't know.
You like the Packers here?
I do.
And their Giants is riddled with injuries.
Yeah.
Not to
Packers.
mention the Packers just got their ass handed to them Monday night, so they've got a loss they're going to want to avenge.
Well, I mean, they got their ass handed into, in the sense that nothing was entertaining that night.
No, it was a terrible game.
It was like 5-4.
You know what I loved? If you watched the game, all they did, Joe Buck and Troy Aikman would tell you what an entertaining, low-scoring game it was.
Yeah. And then we'll do these last two. They really don't have teams that we're paying attention to, but they are really good football games. The Chiefs go into Denver, the 5-4 Chiefs, to play the 8-2 Broncos.
I kind of want to go Broncos on that one.
This is one of my favorite matchups. It's division. They hate each other,
They
man.
do.
These two teams absolutely hate each other.
Sunday night game or Sunday afternoon game. Perfect Sunday afternoon game.
This is my big upset of the week,
Really?
actually. I will be taking the Broncos.
Yeah, I would probably be. I have the Chiefs now, but I have to tell you, I think I may change over to the Broncos as well at home.
Broncos are underdogs in this game?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How much?
3.5 points. Chiefs money line minus 208. Broncos plus 170.
And it's in Denver.
In Denver.
Yeah.
I'm still taking the Chiefs.
And then lastly here quickly,
It's a coin flip.
boy, you talk about some great Sunday late games. I mean, you come out of that Chiefs Broncos game right into the Lions and Eagles. Eagles on a short week. Lions playing very good football in Philly.
Lions.
Eagles.
I'm going Eagles.
Are you really,
it's
dude?
in Philly.
I'm going Eagles.
God, the Lions are so good.
They
Yeah,
are, but the Eagles, last week was such a bummer. They won that game, but they lost. They lost. So I think that they have even more things to prove.
All right.
It's once again, these are
Almost
splitting
coin
hairs.
flips, right?
Yeah,
Literally
they
almost coin
100%
flips.
are.
Detroit all the way on this.
All right,
It's not
yeah.
even close.
I like that too. I hope you stick with those picks, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm going with Eagles.
All right, 77031. That's how you text us. Thanks, Froggers. We appreciate that. Froggers.com for the location nearest you. What?
You didn't talk about Jack's Raiders.
No. Oh, we didn't.
Yeah.
Why?
Hold on.
It's
Hold
Monday
on.
Night
Hold on.
Football.
We got a launch happening too. It's on our YouTube. If you're watching YouTube, you can see the launch.
Oh, it's going up right now?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, at least you have more wins than your logo has eyes.
Cowboys, Raiders. I'm going Cowboys.
It's one of the few times this season I will be picking the Cowboys.
Yeah, for
Cowboys.
sure.
Yeah, Cowboys.
All right, very good. All right, let's take a little break. Back in a second with Date Night Done Right.
This has been the Froggers Football Forecast. Find the Froggers near you at Froggers.com. The Tampa Bay Bucks head north to face Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. Coverage starts at noon this Sunday on Real Radio 104.1 and the free iHeartRadio app. Presented by First Horizon Bank and Renewal by Anderson, official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
The roadways are getting busy, and so are emergency crews, clearing up a couple accidents here. All lanes are blocked on US 192 westbound at Formosa Gardens Boulevard. Eastbound and westbound lanes are blocked on New York Avenue between Kepler Road and I-4. Look out for police activity on the roadways there. The right lane's blocked on I-4 eastbound before you hit Sand Lake Road. The roadways are getting busy. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
Whether you're new to nursing or looking to advance your degree, Rasmussen University offers a range of programs to help you answer the call for nurses. Because when you're ready to care for others, we're ready to help you get there. Learn more at rasmussen.edu.
Hey, everybody, Jim Colbert here with my friends over at Mills Air. So good to see Leon Mills in the building today. Love that dude. You'd love him as well. He started this business the right way. Just him, just one van, just starting out. You've got a guy in a dream. Now there's a fleet of 60 vans to cover you wherever you are in Central Florida. And this is one of the many reasons Mills Air is so awesome. 30 years of experience, 30 plus years actually, keeping you and your family nice and comfortable, whether it be warm or hot. These guys got you covered. Their techs can service any brand. Don't worry about what kind of AC you have. They can repair it. But even better, if you do happen to need a new unit, they are Carrier Factory authorized dealers. That is important because it could get you up to $1,275 in rebates towards that brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the expert Carrier, and you can always turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. Call these guys today. It's 407-277-1159. Online, millsair.com.
Christmas music playing right now on Magic 107.7.
Feliz Navidad.
Magic 107.7.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Orlando's Christmas station.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. You see that new welcome offer? Bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win. I think we got to jump on this.
What's John Daly think?
I think you got to grip it and rip it.
Grip it?
And rip it.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets. Not a cash offer. Offered by Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Black Friday is going on now at every AutoNation store. Hurry in and save for a limited time. Buy with $0 down. Plus, make no payments till next year. Shop new and used cars, trucks, SUVs, even top luxury models. Drive with $0 down. Plus, no payments till next year. Save your cash for the holidays. Go to your nearest AutoNation store now.
Limited term financing on approved credit. 90-day deferred payment. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Do you have low T? Well, start for free for a limited time. Get prescription testosterone therapy for no startup fee only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Hey, just because you're getting older doesn't mean you have to feel older. Prescription testosterone restores your get up and go and has you feel like you're 20 again. Gain more muscle with less effort in the gym and lose that dad bod for good. You'll also think better, sleep better, and your love life will be better. Don't be fooled. Nothing boosts testosterone like actual testosterone. It's a game changer. And if you're looking to lose weight, there's nothing like the combo of testosterone and GLP medication. It'll burn that belly fat and you'll get ripped. Fix your low T with no startup fee and add a GLP for an additional $149 only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Book your appointment today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial pound 250 on your phone, say the keyword Red Mountain. That's Red Mountain Weight Loss. Red Mountain Weight Loss. Real doctors, real testosterone, real results.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Call Trajan today, 407-213-0000. That's 407-213-0000.
Annuities, not advisory products. DBA Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
When you enter a place of business, you're owed a legal duty that the place of business is safe for you to shop in. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you suffered an injury at a place of business, our duty is to protect you after that harm. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
It's International Diamond Center's biggest and last store-wide sale of the year. Save up to 40% on virtually everything, or get 3-year zero-interest financing. Incredible savings November 14th through 16th, only at International Diamond Center.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Do you have low T? Well, start for free for a limited time. Get prescription testosterone therapy for no startup fee only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Hey, just because you're getting older doesn't mean you have to feel older. Prescription testosterone restores your get up and go and has you feel like you're 20 again. Gain more muscle with less effort in the gym and lose that dad bod for good. You'll also think better, sleep better, and your love life will be better. Don't be fooled. Nothing boosts testosterone like actual testosterone. It's a game changer. And if you're looking to lose weight, there's nothing like the combo of testosterone and GLP medication. It'll burn that belly fat and you'll get ripped. Fix your low T with no startup fee and add a GLP for an additional $149 only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Book your appointment today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial pound 250 on your phone, say the keyword Red Mountain. That's Red Mountain Weight Loss. Red Mountain Weight Loss. Real doctors, real testosterone, real results.
This earful of real radio is sponsored by Frogger's Grill and Bar. We've got your sport fix covered.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Need help after an accident? Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeartRadio station. Make us the ¡1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Holiday Magic. Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. WIN. WIN. That's WIN. Enter it now at realradio.fm and get a little holiday magic. And may your efforts bear fruit.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Your 4 o'clock keyword is WIN, W-I-N. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. WIN, guys. That is your 4 o'clock keyword. Good luck. We hope you do win for sure. Welcome back. I'm Jim. Deb is here.
Hello.
Jack.
Hi there.
And Ross.
I changed all my picks. No, I'm joking.
Let's do Date Night Done Right.
Whether you're dating and in love or married and in a fight, keep your romance shining bright. This is Date Night Done Right.
Good luck for our friend Danny Myring from Orlando, Date Night Guide. Yay!
Oh, yeah.
Joining us live from Disney Springs. How are you, young lady?
I am on top of the world right now, guys.
Very nice.
I am stupidly happy right now.
Yeah. Well, so what's going on? What is the occasion for you to be at Disney Springs broadcasting out there today?
So today is a big day. This morning I actually got to walk through ice at Gaylord Palms before it opens tomorrow. And it was literally me and 5 other people, which was an incredible top 10 moment of my life. And now I'm at Disney Springs because they are officially kicking off the holiday season here. You've got the Christmas tree stroll that is free to do. There are 19 trees this year, which seems nuts. So you can free and walk around all these different themed Christmas trees and mark them off on a little map.
That's awesome.
A little prize. Yep, and they're doing a tree light ceremony. I think at 7:00. So a group of us media will be there to be part of that.
Very nice.
And we're about to head to Jack Lindsay's which is like the Indiana Jones themed bar. to check out all of their Christmas decor and Christmas drinks, food. It's a great time of year, man.
That's awesome. Yeah. Out there for sure. I mean, if you want to get in the Christmas vibe, that's a good place to be for sure.
Absolutely. I'm listening to Christmas music right now behind me.
Very nice. All right, what do you got for us this week?
Lots of cool different things happening this weekend. It's really awesome, all of the different options. So the first is tomorrow night, Friday, from 6 to 11 p.m. It is the Hula and Harvest Luau.
Wow.
So they are combining, right? They are combining island vibes with the harvest season, with music, culture, and a festive fall atmosphere. And DJ Sierra will be spinning high-energy beats from 6 to 11 and live Polynesian entertainment from 7 to 10.
Nice.
And includes hula dancers, fire knife performers, and an island trio of guitar, ukulele, and Tahitian drums.
And man,
that sounds lovely.
If you haven't seen the fire ritual that they do, I had a chance to see that. Tom and Dan did a gig and brought a crew that does that, and it's fascinating and really, really entertaining and awesome.
Absolutely, yeah. We have some incredible folks here in town that do such a great job with that. One of the benefits of this event against tomorrow night, and it's at Lake Nona Boxy Park. It's $15 to buy your tickets in advance. It's $25 at the door, and it's 21 and up only.
Oh,
so that way you don't have to worry about
Nice.
the Rugrats.
Leave them in the
So-
car. It's a dark joke that I would have said if it was October.
Put an iPad in front of him,
That'll be fine.
Happening tomorrow night, Friday from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. is the Fall Open House at the Art and History Museums in Maitland. So they do this in the fall season, and they did this last year. So it's a free open house. You get to walk around the entire campus, which is gorgeous. They're going to have local art, live music, and a cash bar, so you can have beer and wine. And they will have free hot dogs and veggie dogs grilled by the museum's executive director and chief curator.
Very cool.
Why not?
Nice.
Yes. And they are encouraging you to bring your own blankets. If you want to set up, they have a gorgeous lawn
Nice.
by a pond for a nice little picnic atmosphere. Now, I did mention I was at ICE this morning. It does officially open tomorrow. It goes all the way through January 7th. We talked last week. The theme is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. They pulled it off. It is so cool. You have the ice slides. And new this year, they have a toddler size, tiny little slide for the little guys, which is great. Because I'm pretty sure my son still needs therapy for the time he went when he was younger.
On the big one, huh?
It's like that Christmas Story,
Oh,
the
yeah,
movie
yeah.
A Christmas
Yeah.
Story, was like pushed down the slide.
Ho.
I feel like he's hearing that in his sleep. Right. And happening Saturday is the Orlando Beer Festival. We know how to do beer here in Orlando.
We do.
And this one's happening at Festival Park there on Robinson. This is actually the 10th annual. And besides hundreds of beers, they also are going to have ciders, seltzers, and spirits and cocktails too. And of course, it is 21 and up. It is also dog friendly as long as they are well behaved doggos.
All right.
You be the judge of that. Happening Saturday from 11:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. is a coffee rave. This is the new thing.
Wow.
So this is happening at the Malia Orlando Celebration. So it's there on 192. It is free, no cover. And they're going to have a DJ. They're going to have bohemian dancers bringing soul and movement to the day, and special brunch drinks and bites. So give that a try.
Nice.
I like the idea, man.
Yeah.
What are you on? I'm on 2 tabs of matcha.
2 tabs of
Took a hit of some
matcha.
cold brew.
Yeah. Just mainline some Bobby.
What's the snob term? There's like ceremonial grade matcha or something.
What?
Like imported from Japan. There's
Get
people
outta
that
here.
only do the ceremonial grade matcha. So
Yeah, this
maybe not.
matcha's off the brick.
Yeah.
Uncut.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I got that 540 credit score, Mancha, which is basically moss.
It's lichen.
I'm liking the lichen.
A really, really cool idea is happening out at Brevard Zoo Saturday into Sunday. So this is an overnight experience. Adults only can spend the night in the zoo, and you will get to explore the zoo after dark. You'll get to do their zip line at night after the zoo closes. You'll get behind the scenes experiences. They are giving you pizza for dinner and then serving you breakfast in the morning, and then you can enjoy the zoo for regular admission the following day.
Where does this
that
sleep
is-
happen?
I've got questions, man.
It is a camping experience, so you are going to need to bring your tent or rent one if you don't have one. I would assume you will be away from the animals where you're actually sleeping, but who knows? Maybe you'll hear a lion in the middle of the
You
night.
could be sleeping right next to one. You never know.
And there you see the Palatkin polar bear ravaging Coors Light.
Right.
So that is at Brevard Zoo. The overnight stay is Saturday night, and it is $100 if you're not a member of the zoo.
Gaze upon the West Melbourne possum.
The Brevard armadillo. And lastly, happening on Sunday is the Tactical Turns 7 block party. This is at Tactical Brewing. They are turning 7 years old.
Seems like every other week these dudes are having a birthday or some kind of day where they're blocking off the road in Baldwin Park and throwing a giant party.
Yeah, I'm not complaining, man. They are. They know what they're doing. It's fantastic.
They do.
And I think they just announced they're expanding or some sort of big something is happening.
I believe they're moving, but they're still staying in Baldwin Park. They're moving to a bigger location.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So that block party is Sunday from 12 to 5 p.m. And, of course, that is free to enjoy.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Are you out there the rest of the day today?
Yes, I'm here for the tree lighting, and then I'm actually going back to Gaylord Palms because they have a live show in the atrium, and so they're having us back out for that, and then I'm driving back home.
Nice little 15-hour day.
Yeah,
very good.
Danny, before we go, though, do me a favor. Walk by the blatant perpetual line that's over at Gideon's and tell them that, hey, this actually doesn't really happen over at the other location.
Right, exactly. I know. Every time I'm
Right.
like, you poor saps. Just go to East End Market, baby.
Just go there and whisper, this is what grannies fight over in Orlando. Yeah. You guys give it up. Good enough for Danny. There you go. Danny.
Thank you, guys.
JimColbertLive.com if you missed any of this. If you want more of this, OrlandoDateNightGuide.com. If you're looking for stuff for the fam, Orlando-parenting.com. All of that has tons of information about stuff happening in the area this weekend, not just Orlando, but the surrounding areas as well. Thanks, Danny. Always good seeing you.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Have a great weekend.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Win is your 4 o'clock keyword. That's WIN. Slide over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Back in 1 sec with more of The Jim Colbert Show.
Date Night Done Right is brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. Mortgage brokers are better. Why? They do all of their loans through national wholesale lenders. It'll still be your standard FHA, VA, or conventional loan, but they have access to dozens of wholesale banks competing for your business. And government studies prove buyers save $9,400 on average with a mortgage broker. That mortgage guy, Don, will give you a comparison quote today. Just go to thatmortgageguyDon.com. It's peace of mind at your fingertips. So don't miss the boat. Compare your quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguyDon.com.
All lanes are blocked on Conway Road northbound at the East-West Expressway. Police activities blocking the ramp from 408 westbound to Florida's Turnpike southbound. It's bumper to bumper on Florida's Turnpike due to an accident southbound past Hancock Road. That's been moved off to the shoulder. Move over and slow down if you see police activity or emergency crews on the roadways. And if you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Staples. Have an easy holiday only at Staples. Save on top tech and gaming gifts, plus shipping supplies and services to get your packages there safely. Don't forget custom cards, invites, photo gifts, wrapping paper, and more. Staples, that was easy.
Hey guys, as we head into the busy holiday season, now is the perfect time to invest in you. That's right, yourself. For 35 years, the Filatoski Eye Institute has given Central Floridians freedom from glasses and contacts. They can do that for you as well. They did it for my son and my father-in-law, changed their lives, and did that virtually overnight. And I'll tell you something else, too. You know, if you have any reservations about doing this, the instant you get to the facility, you are going to feel perfect. Trust me, not only the people unbelievably nice and very capable, this facility is beautiful. They hand walk you through every process and make it so easy. And with 24-month interest-free financing, there's never been a better time to schedule your consultation than right now. So look, if you're considering LASIK or cataract surgery, call 800-EYE-EXAM. That's 800-393-3926. Or simply visit FilatoskiEye.com. It is the Filatoski Eye Institute. Trusted, local, life-changing.
Eustace Roofing. New roof, no mess.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Black Friday is going on now at every AutoNation store. Hurry in and save for a limited time. Buy with zero down. Plus, make no payments till next year. Shop new and used cars, trucks, SUVs, even top luxury models. Drive with zero down. Plus, no payments till next year. Save your cash for the holidays. Go to your nearest AutoNation store now.
Limited term financing on approved credit. 90-day deferred payment. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment changeouts and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. Remember when COVID flipped the car business upside down? Back then, high demand and low inventory drove prices through the roof. Now, many people owe more on their trade-ins than they're worth. So getting the most for your trade matters more than ever. At Greenway Kia, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete to buy your trade. So you could get up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value. Visit GreenwayKias.com during Kia's Season of New Tradition sales event. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Negative equity refinance. Expires 12/7/25. Facing a criminal charge can change your life in an instant. Who you call next matters. Smith & Yulo Law Firm are the criminal defense attorneys in Florida, fighting for people like you. Our compassionate criminal defense attorneys work tirelessly, offering personalized support and even payment plans. And we're available 24/7. Don't wait. Your defense can't. Call Smith & Yulo at 352-WIN-4-YOU. Smith & Yulo Law Firm, protecting your future with trusted criminal defense. Offices Orlando.
This holiday season, we'll help you with your gifts. You and your family can have the full power of America's best 5G network and 4 free 5G phones for just $25 a month per line. Holiday shopping just got easier. Now, what you should get your dog, we can't help you with that. Visit your neighborhood Total Wireless store. Offer ends January 7, 2026. Subject to device availability. Device taxes and fees may apply. Requires new activation on a Total Base 5G unlimited plan. Port in and ID verification requirements vary by device. Limit to 4 devices per account. Rankings based on RootMetrics United States Root Score Report dated first half 2025. Your results may vary.
On the next Access Hollywood, just days away, our Wicked for Good countdown spotlights Ariana and Cynthia's Far East adventure in Singapore. Plus,
we have broken every single record you can break with this tour.
Your first look at the docuseries taking you behind the scenes of Taylor Swift's Eras Tour.
The only thing left is to close the book.
Then, it's a family affair as Eddie Murphy hits the red carpet as the superstar reveals sides we've never seen on the big screen. Next Access Hollywood.
Hey, Mario Lopez here. Please join me for Access Hollywood tonight at 7:30 on West 2.
Good morning. I'm Alan Campbell.
And I'm Meredith McDonough.
Wake up with West 2 News Sunrise.
Because when you start the day informed, you stay a step ahead.
Get overnight breaking news that's local to your neighborhood. Real-time weather. A few showers starting to pop up. And live traffic conditions.
Expect those delays there this morning.
Make West 2 News Sunrise part of your morning. Everything you need to know
before you head out the door.
Join Meredith McDonough and Alan Campbell on West 2 News Sunrise. Weekday mornings starting at 4:30.
eBay has reinvented vehicle buying. From click to curb, everything's covered. Ever try to buy a car online and end up in a parking lot with a stranger and some blind trust? That era is over. Now with Secure Purchase, eBay isn't just where you find your car. It's where you buy it, start to finish. Title, financing, registration, delivery, it's all built in. This is the modern way to buy your next ride. on eBay. eBay. Things people love. Secure purchase is powered by Caramel Dealer Services, LLC, an eBay subsidiary.
This is the time of the year most of us are checking off our holiday gift list. Identity thieves have lists too, and your personal information might be on that list. Protect your identity with LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every single second and alerts you to the threats you could miss yourself. If your identity is stolen, your own U.S.-based restoration specialist is going to work to fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Make this season about joy, not identity theft, with LifeLock. Save up to 40% off your first year at LifeLock.com with the promo code BECK. Terms apply.
At Farmers Insurance, we often wonder, why would you buy a top-of-the-line smartphone only to protect it with the cheapest case? Would you invest thousands in a home reno but use the cheapest electrical wiring? And to apply that common sense further, why would you ever compromise on the quality of your insurance? The answer is simple. You wouldn't. If it's important, it's not worth compromising. That's why with Farmers, you can get quality and savings. Get a quote today at farmers.com.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers, Trucker Fire Insurance Exchanges, or affiliate. Products not available in every state.
The accident wasn't your fault, so why should you be burdened with the medical bills? This is Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get overwhelmed by mounting medical bills. I'll fight to ensure that the responsible party pays what you're owed. Injured on the go? Don't wait. Visit justcallmo.com.
GMC Sierra trucks in stock now at orangebuickgmc.com. We are professional grade.
Thursdays are cooler with Ross Padgett. Presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
The Dolphins play the Redskins Sunday morning in Madrid, Spain. It's considered a home game for Miami, but they're playing in Madrid, Spain.
I'm going to play the devil's advocate here. I haven't seen the video of the school resource officer and that whole thing with Chitwood, but if she slapped his hand out of her face and there wasn't any physical contact on his part, she escalated the situation. Although I'm sure the guy's a jerk and you should never touch a police officer, still, she escalated the situation, so I can kind of understand.
Really? I mean, I guess the dad stuck his finger in the face of a cop that was trying to just there to help maintain the situation while his kid was being disciplined by the school. Then he stole her taser and had to have the gun drawn on him and his wife.
The part that angers me the most is that you're there at a parent-teacher conference.
Right, right. Your kid's seeing all
You are raising children, and you cannot act like one?
Yeah. There you go. I mean, look, I get it. Benefit of the doubt. It's fine. Your 4 o'clock keyword is win, W-I-N. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. I'm Jim. Deb, Jack, and Ross are here as well. With everything that just happened with the shutdown, a lot of the information you're hearing today is, although the government is back open, obviously they're telling you not to expect flights to just pick right back up where they left off. Also, all those SNAP beneficiaries are getting their funds today, tomorrow, and things of that nature. There's still going to be a hole there. And our friends over at UAP, which is United Against Poverty, we worked with Carly and these guys over there for quite a while. They have a thing coming up this weekend. And they want you to join in, and it's a run down, and it's called the Quack Attack on Poverty 5K. It's at Lake Baldwin. So it's Baldwin Park, that lake there in Baldwin. It's got a path that goes all the way around it. If you want to get more information and possibly get set up for that, it's quackattack.org. That's quackattack.org. You could also go to uporlando.org and register for that. All of the proceeds will go to providing meals for families that can't do themselves. There's about 450 families that they help here in the Central Florida area. And actually with other federal workers leaning on the food bank, they were running short and they were doing the very best they can. Of course, like Carly said, they will never turn a family away. They'll do whatever they can to make that happen. This is also the same place, United Against Poverty, that has that grocery store that is basically for people. You have to qualify to be able to shop there, but you can buy your groceries at a ridiculously discounted rate. Like a box of cereal in the store is what, $6? There you get it for like $1. And they do that for a number of food items that are donated through other vendors, Winn-Dixie, Publix, a lot of vendors throughout the area, and they will run that store there for people who qualify, who, have that poverty level income or have no income, and they can eat there. It's United Against Poverty, one of the greatest organizations in Central Florida. Matter of fact, I think they work hand in hand with the guys over at Second Harvest Food Bank as well. But if you want to do the run and contribute to that, you can do that. It's called Quack Attack 5K, and it's quackattack.org to get set up and get registered. And again, all of the money will go to UAP to provide meals for families who can't provide them for themselves.
How do people sign up to run on your team to run with you?
That's Jack Attack. Kiss my ass.
That was a Jack Attack.
It's 2.5 miles around Lake Baldwin.
It is. I've walked it and skated it and run it many times when I lived there.
What do you mean you skated it?
Skateboard. My son had a longboard, and I used to skateboard around it. I've only done it like once or twice, but it's a good ride. It's a good walk, and it's packed, by the way. And I'll tell you, there's a part of it over on that would be the north side of it that's kind of creepy because at night, like when it's getting dark, there's like a tunnel of trees.
Yeah.
And you walk through there, it's a little gnarly at night. I told my wife, I said, "You're walking out here, you ain't walking through this place. Turn around and walk back the other way."
Really?
Yeah. It's bad, dude. I'm telling you, not good.
But it's Baldwin Park.
It doesn't matter. There are no lights in there, dude. It doesn't matter where it is. I mean, if you're somebody looking to do some sketchy stuff, that would, and I don't know if they've put lights up there since I've been there. It's been years, but
I don't know. I just feel like I'm walking in a gun when I'm in Baldwin Park.
No, you're perfectly fine there. All right, 77031. We do have Glenn Clausen coming up in a second for Colbert Court. I wanted to ask you guys something real quick before we move on. This is easy, by the way. We were sitting in the living room last Thursday or last Sunday. I was making some food for the fam. They came over to watch football and stuff. It was my daughter and her boyfriend, and my wife and I. And my wife had made a dessert for my son's birthday, and we had a leftover thing of Oreos, right? And my daughter's boyfriend said, "Hey, grab that bag of Oreos." And she goes, "What do you mean bag of Oreos?" He goes, "Yeah, the bag of Oreos." And she's like, "That's not a bag." He goes,
a bag.
And then he got kind of belligerent. He's like, "It's a bag. That's a bag." Not belligerent. He wasn't being a dick. He was just saying,
okay.
He goes,
I was like, "Give me his number."
No.
I'll show you how I'm good for special ops.
He's the coolest. No, he's perfectly fine.
All right, just give me a name.
We actually had a 10-minute discussion / fun argument of whether or not the container that Oreos come in is a bag or not. It's not, right? How would you explain that? Just a container?
A package.
No. Well, it is a package.
It's where you tear the top. It's got that really sticky
it's
stuff.
Plastic.
Yeah.
But then there's like a cardboard insert that kind of keeps them in line. No.
It's imagine a flat, and it's the biggest thing of Oreos you can get. Right? It's got 60 Oreos in this package. So it's got four rows of 15. Right? And it's got that thing where you can tear the top part open, grab yourself an Oreo, and then it seals back.
It's a convertible.
Like a convertible, right?
A convertible, but it's all plastic, right?
But it's all plastic, yeah. But a plastic can be a bag. I mean,
why would it not be a bag then?
Well, that's what he kept saying. I'm like, well, it's not a bag. A bag means you can roll at the top and you can pick it up and carry it around like that. I don't know. I mean, although I think you could do that.
Well, a bag also would this lays flat.
It does lay flat.
So this is vertical. A bag would be horizontal.
Yeah, that doesn't really apply either. I mean, a bag can lay flat.
Yeah, but a bag doesn't need an insert to hold its containers. It is the container itself is the bag.
Let me ask you a question then. Have you ever gotten a Pepperidge Farm cookie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask. Is that a bag?
Yes.
Okay, it's the same thing. And just one sits on the end and the other one sits on its side, but they both have plastic containers that the cookies sit inside of it.
I never would have classified it as a bag, but I don't see why it couldn't be.
Because it's not. And the reason why it's not a bag.
It's so funny. Ross is sitting there taking this all in, and his face has contorted 15 times trying to figure out what the hell we're talking about.
The word that we're all looking for is tray. All right? It's more it's packaging for a tray.
But the tray is in a
plastic
packaging that has the option of convertible.
Here's what I think a bag is. This is what I told him. I think it's a bag that has a set opening. Like when you get the Pepperidge Farms cookies, right? You roll that little piece of metal back on two sides, right? You roll the lip open, and then you pull it apart like a bag of coffee, right?
Yeah.
That's also a bag, right? But with the Pepperidge Farms cookies, although it does sit on its end, it's designed to do that because of the way it's marketed, it does have a standard opened end at all time. This Oreo thing does not.
It's a sleeve. We have a lot of texters saying it's kind of like classifying a hot dog as a sandwich.
Yeah, well, that's not even close.
Wait. Is a hamburger a sandwich?
Yes, it is.
Then why is it not a hot dog?
Because the hot dog's bun is continuous. I don't want to talk about this.
How about you guys just split it down the middle? It's a bagged tray of cookies.
Yeah, he didn't want to do that.
It's a package.
This is going to be a fun relationship.
This is going to be great.
He did not want to do that.
It's a tray with packaging.
Yeah.
Because if you take out the tray, then
what is it then?
Is
it a
bad
bag?
packaging.
Yeah. Still a bag though.
I can't get on board with calling this thing a bag. There's no bag. There's no thread closing it up on top. There's an adhesive.
It doesn't matter what you do as long as you have that face when you're talking about it. That's all I care about. You're perplexed. I love it.
It's packaging. It's plastic packaging.
All right.
I just Googled, do Oreos come in a bag? It says, yes, Oreo cookies come in a bag.
Wow.
Look at there. You going to take that up with Wikipedia, dude?
Don't hurt your neck.
Don't
Let me swing it around.
Yeah, but you're looking at the standard pack, like mini Oreos.
All right. 77031. All right, back in a sec with Colbert Court.
Jim!
I can't do anything about it. I know.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
Maybe it's backwards, and that's the prank. Hot people get real low scores to bring them back down to earth, and then really ugly people get real high scores.
Calling that guy ugly?
No, he's beautiful and all. But
calling that guy beautiful?
This is where can't win here.
The News Junkie. Weekdays at 11 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Hey there, buddy. Meteorologist Noah Bergen here from the Fox 35 Storm Team. Stop me if you heard this before, but it's going to be beautiful for the next week. Lots of sunshine. Only real change we're tracking is it's going to get warmer heading into next week. Maybe some mid-80s by next Wednesday, Thursday. We're talking about 85 to 88. Maybe some fog, too, the next couple of mornings. Other than that, things are quiet. No rain. In the tropics, things are quiet. There may be another system that forms in the southern Caribbean, but no threats to Florida for the rest of the season. Have yourself a great night.
This report is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, our grief is unique, but you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call our 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here from my friends over at Life Imaging FLA. Just saw Judy today. Always nice to see her. November is Men's Health Awareness Month. And let me tell you, the minute you talk to Judy about this process, she will tell you, and you can literally hear it in her voice, how much she really wants to help people. They did this in Miami for years and then opened this Orlando office. They had no idea how it was going to go. Let me tell you, they were not prepared for how many people were going to go over to Life Imaging FLA and get this free heart scan, because they understand that looking inside your body and understanding what's happening in there is a great advantage to your long-term health, and that's exactly what they do. Time to do this, by the way. My wife and I did it. My in-laws did it. It's an amazing technology that really does give you a better idea of how you're doing. That way you can take that information to your primary care doctor and build a plan that will keep you around for years. And remember, there are no dyes. You don't take your clothes off. As a matter of fact, this entire process only takes a few minutes, so don't wait. Do what I did, what my in-laws did, what my wife did. Get over to Life Imaging FLA and get this free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. It is a $699 value, and please ask about their cancer screening as well, because early detection saves lives. Simply pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say the keyword free heart scan. That's pound 250. Say the keyword free heart scan. They will connect you in seconds. It is time to make that call and take control of your long-term health care. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto text message from iHeartMedia.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the story of
Dime Patrol! The RC Hill Mitsubishi Dime Patrol!
Sir, are you aware that it's a crime to pay more than a dime?
Now, I told you fellers before, they got to pay up.
Not at RC Hill Mitsubishi. In DeLand and Ocala, right, RC?
Correct. All you need is one dime down. Acres of vehicles for under 20 grand.
New ones?
Yes, and you get a lifetime warranty. We work with all types of credit. We have banks and local credit unions to get you the best rates.
On new and the best pre-owned.
Well, I reckon it's a crime to pay more than a dime.
Even new Outlander SUVs with 0% financing for 60 months.
One dime down. Now at RC Hill Mitsubishi.
In DeLand, just 2 miles off I-4 DeLand and Ocala. RCHill.com.
RCHill.com.
Time down $535 a month, 72 months at 6% APR, plus tax title to qualified buyers.
Imagine a holiday season without sneezing, sinus headaches, or watery eyes. Aspire Allergy and Sinus can help. Aspire has clinically proven treatments that meet your budget and lifestyle, so you're not locked into weekly allergy shots like with most allergists. And you may be close to meeting that healthcare deductible, so your visit could be covered. Don't let allergies or sinus issues ruin your holidays. Aspire can have you breathing easy in no time. Visit AspireAllergy.com to schedule your appointment today. That's AspireAllergy.com.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
The biggest and final store-wide sale of the year at International Diamond Center is this Friday through Sunday. 3 days of unprecedented savings, up to 40% off. Eternity bands, hoops, pendants, bracelets, even ready-to-wear engagement rings. Save up to 40% or get 3 years, 0-interest financing. This is the event you wait all year for. Colored gemstone and designer fashion jewelry is included. Best prices all year. Shop early for Christmas at International Diamond Center. Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennia. Unapproved credit.
Do you know Mahatma Rice? A staple in our kitchens for generations. It's now easier than ever with delicious recipes like cilantro and lime and all the homemade taste we love. It's ready in only 90 seconds. Perfect at home, at work, or on the go. Mahatma Rice feels like home.
Born and raised in Central Florida, Eustace Roofing is your neighbor, your roofer, and your trusted expert, serving you with trusted hands-on service since 1959. Visit eustaceroofing.com to schedule a free estimate today. Real craftsmen, real experts, real roofers.
The free iHeartRadio app. Pure audio awesomeness.
The most live radio stations and the most podcasts.
And you can access them instantly by making them a preset.
And it's all 100% free.
Join the millions who already have it on their smartphone.
The free iHeartRadio app. The #1 app for radio.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. Also that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Not sure what to get him this holiday? You can't go wrong with a gift from Untuck It. Every guy wants to unwrap our best-selling, wrinkle-free, and performance styles. From polished shirts for holiday parties to cozy layers for family photos, you'll find everything he needs to look sharp and feel comfortable all day and night. So, get a head start on your holiday gift list. Early holiday sale happening now. Find the perfect gift for everyone on your list at untuckit.com and more than 80 stores worldwide. Untuck It. Shirts designed to be worn, untucked.
Hey everybody, fall is here. The air is crisp, the colors are bright, and life just feels a little clearer. But when was the last time you saw the world as clearly as you should? Don't let another season pass you by. The experts at the Filatowski Eye Institute can help you enjoy every beautiful detail without the hassle of glasses or contacts. If you're considering LASIK or any type of vision correction surgery, call 800 Eye Exam. That's 800-393-3926 or visit filatowskieye.com. The Filatowski Eye Institute. Trusted, local, life-changing.
The mix of salty sea air and burnt rubber. The big skies, high banks, and grandstands. The rumble in your chest. That's what we love about the Daytona 500. Honoring history and making it. At the biggest race of the year on the biggest stage of a lifetime. The Daytona 500. You gotta see it to believe it. February 15th, 2026. Secure your experience now at Daytona500.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Guys, seriously, Oreos come in a tray inside of a bag. Just because they put a specialized resealable hole on top of the bag and modified it doesn't make it any less of a bag. It's a bag that you lay flat that withholds a tray full of Oreos. You can even open it from the end and slide the Oreos out like we used to back in my day. Right, Jimmy?
Yes,
You remember?
I do.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, so I have to agree, that is a bag. The Oreo thing is a bag. Because if you take out the plastic container from inside and close it, it wraps up as a bag. When you leave the plastic container inside, it's just a more aerodynamic bag. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks, Jimmy.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. Win is your 4 o'clock keyword, WIN. Go to realradio.fm and send that off for your chance at $1,000. I'm Jim. There's Deb. Jack and Ross are here as well. Let's do Colbert Court.
What you are listening to is real. Well, sort of. The participants are not actors. That's a fact. This is, however, a real case that will be decided here in our forum, the Colbert Court.
That's right, the Colbert Court brought to you by Klausman Law. That's KLAUSMAN Law.com. Offices right there in Winter Park, 407-917-1718. Car crash, call Klausman. Guys, good and loud for Mr. Glenn Klausman.
Hey! Yeah. Man in black.
I said the same thing. I said the same thing. I said, we rarely see you in black.
He looks tough.
He does.
I am tough.
You have a very Hemingway feel about you today, buddy.
Now, he's not that tough. Someone just texted us at 77031 and said, my kid just said Santa's on YouTube.
All right. I'm working on it. I'm letting the beard get a little bigger. I'm working on it.
Very good. Glenn
it's that time of year.
Glenn Klausman, personal injury attorney here in Central Florida for many, many, many years, providing great services and advice to people to get them out of really tough situations. He's helped so many people on this show, not to mention other people in Orlando. And we bring this to you just to kind of give you a better idea of how insurance companies think and work so that when you're in an accident, you have a better idea of what to do actually, and even before the accident, have a better way to prepare yourself so that you have the least amount of pain possible.
Yeah, we try to do a segment to help people. I mean, that's the bottom line.
That really is the bottom line. Yeah.
Let's help people.
Dude, that looks good on you. You should wear more black. You do. You look very stoic today
very
for some
Hemingway.
reason. You have a very judgy kind of feel about you today, dude.
That's funny. I thought he looked more like a hired killer.
Well,
a little both.
He is. He's a legal hired killer.
Look at your jersey coming out.
All right, so we're going to read this case, and as normal here for Colbert Court, we'll go around the room. Faticus. Very nice. We'll go around the room and try to figure it out on our own. When we fail, and we usually do, we'll turn it over to Glenn and find out what's going on. Glenn, is this a case you have up?
It's an interesting fact scenario someone called me about.
Okay, very good. All right, you guys ready?
Ready.
Yep.
All right, Jack and Jill are engaged and share a 2-bedroom apartment with Christina.
Apparently going up the hill worked out.
Jack shopped for car insurance on their new Ford Mustang, and Jack completed the insurance application that requested the names of all the household residents. Because Christina had her own car insurance, Jack did not list Christina on the insurance application. Jack bought full coverage. 2 months later, Jack was in a car accident caused by someone who had the minimum required insurance. The new Mustang needs over $20,000 in repairs. Jack and Jill's insurance company has refused to pay anything because Jack failed to list their roommate Christina on the insurance application. Instead, the insurance company refunded Jack's premiums and said the policy is void. Can the insurance company get away with this?
We've danced with this devil before. She had insurance. And that's the excuse I use not to list people.
And
yeah, go ahead.
Technically, she had her own name because they weren't engaged. They were just engaged.
They're not family.
They're not family.
Are
yet.
they renting a place? Is it renting?
Yeah.
They rent an apartment.
Does she pay rent?
Jack and Jill, she pays. Jack and Jill pay their share. Christina pays her share.
Okay. So they're all roommates.
They're roommates.
Yeah. Well, that changes everything dramatically, does it not? Because if you're a grown-ass adult and you live with another group of people and you have your own life and you literally just live there, why would you need to include those people who have no impact on your life whatsoever because they have access to your car?
Because they're part of the household.
They could possibly have access to your car. Theoretically, that means that Christina could leave her keys or Jack and Jill could leave their keys and one or the other could take the car and drive it without the permission and cause an accident.
May I ask a question for the call?
Absolutely. This is always the fun part.
Have you ever seen the movie You've Got Mail?
Oh, that's one you finally picked I've seen.
Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan, on the horizon of digital messaging. Everybody seen that?
Email. We got it. Emails.
Yeah. What I'm trying to get at is that I believe that if they are roommates, then they are all having the same address. They all have the same snail mail address. You go ahead and you show that your mail has the same address. Boom, whoopsie daisies. You are now on that insurance policy.
Huh?
That like if
you started out all right, Ross. You started out all right.
It's not Ross. It's
It's
Faticus.
not Faticus. You started out Faticus was.
Well, what I'm shooting for is that if you look at their mail, you could prove that they all roommates and that like they are underneath the same insurance policy by showing that they have the same address with their mail.
And by the way, Jack and Jill are not married.
Correct. Yeah.
Living in sin.
They're engaged. They're not married. And I wonder if that has an impact because they mentioned it. Why would you mention that they're not married if it didn't have an impact on the case?
Well, in this particular situation, they're both on the Mustang as owners, so it does not have any impact.
It does have no. Okay.
Yeah, because they're both on a policy. They're both owners of the Mustang, so that's not a issue.
Isn't there there has to be some kind of assumed idea of adulthood here? And stick with me. The idea that they are autonomous people living under one roof doesn't really make them responsible or not responsible for each other's actions just because they live under a roof together. They pay separate rent. They have separate everything. They split everything down the middle. I can't imagine how the insurance company can make a cogent argument that that person's actions have anything to do with yours. So in my short case, I would say that there is an argument against the insurance company because this is like two separate businesses under the same roof.
Yeah, here's what the insurance company will say. They will say, if Christina's in your Mustang and the Mustang gets in an argument and Christina's hurt, then your coverage would be available for Christina. Even though she has her own policy, you have uninsured motorist coverage, and it would cover Christina also. So because of that situation, if we knew she was living with you, we would have charged a higher premium because you've increased our risk as the insurance company. That's what they're going to claim.
Well, they can claim everything they want.
Well, I mean, that is a fact that could happen.
Yeah, but I mean, it could be a fact that she could live across the street and that same thing could happen.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
She could sleep in the backyard and that could happen.
But you could, if you identify her as living there, but then have her excluded from your policy.
Oh, that would have been a great move. We wouldn't be here today.
Right.
With this question, that would have been the thing to do. You're right on it.
Did not even know that was an option.
I did not either.
Yeah, I had to do that for my oldest when she was away at school. It was like I'm like, yeah, she lives here, but she's not here anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. So someone texted us a question, Glenn, asking if all college students have to list their roommates on their car insurance or, maybe some older adults who find that living on their own isn't, financially feasible. So they too have a roommate. Is this something you have to do regardless of whether you're family or not?
No. Great questions. The college situation is usually much different. Usually if the college person has his own policy and he happens to have a roommate, they probably should list somebody. Most college kids are still on their parents' policies, the way, from my experience.
Right.
But if you're an adult and you rent an apartment with another adult and you apply for insurance, the questionnaire is going to ask you, does anybody else live in that household with you? And you should say yes to avoid the situation that Jack and Jill are in that's going to require litigation that we don't know for sure how it's going to turn out.
But you have to say that this person, even though they live in the same house, will be excluded from my auto policy.
If you say they're excluded, then there's no questions, there's no problems. No problems if you say they're excluded.
Do you have to write that, or is there a box you can check?
Yeah. When you get the insurance, there is an option to exclude a driver, and you exclude that person from driving your vehicle.
But they're not covered.
They're not covered.
Right. You're sleeping, you're blocking them in, they get your keys, they move out, and then they hit a car across the street. Your car is not covered.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, what?
Well, the others, they could be covered. You can exclude them as a driver, and they potentially could be covered as a passenger.
Okay,
which
good.
Makes it becomes such a confusing scenario.
Yeah, don't you almost said that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't imagine that insurance companies deliberately make it confusing, though, right, Glenn?
Oh well.
Okay, let me spit a maybe at you. Let's just say that two loving parents have allowed their son to move back in so he can finish college. let's just say that's the case. And let's say that this son really doesn't really pay rent. He does some stuff around the house just to kind of make it good because they're so nice to allow him to live there while he finishes up his college career.
Sounds like he's part of that person's household.
So what you're saying is the people who are allowing that son to live with them should go to their insurance policy and check the box that says, yeah, he lives here, but he's not on our insurance because he's got his own policy for his own vehicle.
Right. You should let your insurance company know that you want to exclude
somebody in the same situation.
Whoever it is should let their insurance company know that this person just happens to be living with us, and we want to make sure he's excluded so that we don't have a problem with our insurance coverage if there's an accident.
So it's me. Yeah. If this,
we figured that out.
If this son then drives, he's excluded, but then drives the car of one of the parents, and God forbid has an accident, the fact that he has his own insurance covers that, and the insurance of the parents does not come into play?
Well, here's what happens. If he's excluded as a driver and he has permission to use the vehicle and causes an accident, the insurance company might say, we're not going to cover it. So that'd be a real problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jim.
I'm just saying, I'll make a call today and I'll let those people know.
Yeah.
We don't want to get them in a situation where they can't. Does it also work this reciprocal way? Like, if this would have happened and Christina would have been the one in the situation, it would be the exact same thing?
It could be. I mean, there are arguments we can make. I've had cases like this where I pursued them and we were able to win because there's certain arguments you could make. There's certain things the insurance company has to do when they want to deny coverage and give somebody their money back. They've got all kinds of, rules they've got to follow. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they don't follow them. There's a loophole that we sometimes win these cases on. There's an argument. Well, is this a residence or is it more than one residence under the same roof? That's another issue.
Yeah,
because they want to know the household residence, and the argument could be we've had these situations where under one roof you may have two different residences.
Right,
and it's a totally separate residence. So we won the argument on that basis.
I could legit, because it has a separate entry altogether, turn my basement into an Airbnb. And if someone was living there as an Airbnb, as a separate resident, this would not apply.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
Correct.
All right, so let's wrap it up real quick. Go ahead.
Like maybe the son, if the son was paying rent, it might be a different story, but it doesn't sound like the son's paying rent to me.
Maybe tonight he will. Maybe tonight he will.
Glenn,
all kinds of possibilities, Glenn.
What if someone has a child who comes home, they live elsewhere, they come home, borrow your car, then get in a wreck? They're not on the policy.
Yeah, that should not be a problem if they're not a frequent user of the vehicle. This happened in this case when the person bought insurance and filled out a policy, an application for the insurance, and left out important information.
Yeah.
Got it.
So let's go around the room. I believe maybe this person is in a bad situation where it's going to take a very good argument to settle this scenario and get the money for the Mustang.
I agree. I second that.
Me too.
Yep. You're all right.
Is that really?
Yeah. We possibly.
Vaticus?
Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks.
Stop.
It's a hit classic. I think they should make a sequel.
All right. What happened? Go ahead.
Sounds good.
So what do we do? I mean, it's the same.
You're all correct. I mean, it's possible you can win this case, but it becomes much more difficult.
Yeah. Have you won cases like this before?
Yes.
What was the argument you used? Same type thing?
We've got different arguments about, it's not the same residence. We've got an argument where, somebody moved and didn't tell the insurance company they moved to a different location. So the insurance company said, your car's being garaged at a different location now. So now we're not going to pay it. And then we won the argument because where it was being garaged, it was actually cheaper.
Yeah.
If they bought the insurance, if they told them, it would have been cheaper.
Yeah.
So the insurance company has to prove it's what's called a material misrepresentation. And in this case, they would argue it because they would charge a higher premium if they knew Christina was there. But so, this case could be difficult. We're going to have to see if they've done everything right.
Do different companies argue these cases differently? Or some of them a little bit more stringent when it comes to these rules as opposed to others that are a little bit more...
good question.
You're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely correct. Over and over, we see the same companies arguing this.
Really?
Yeah. And it's not the big boys.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
It's like the buy here, pay here kind of places, right?
It's the...
We know.
Yeah.
You don't have to say it.
Yep.
We know.
It's not the ones that have their signs on stadiums.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, man, that's crazy. Were there any injuries in this?
She was Ramak. There was no injury.
Yeah.
They're just calling about the Mustang.
Yeah, the car. Yeah. Because it was brand new.
Brand new, and the other side can pay $10,000 towards it because the other side had the minimum insurance that pays $10,000.
Right.
But they got $20,000 in damage.
Wow, man, incredible.
Yep.
Well, good luck with this case. I'd like an update, please.
Absolutely.
If you don't mind, you guys give it up. Good luck for Glenn Clausman. Yay! That's Klausman Law, KLAUSMAN Law.com. Offices right there in Winter Park, 407-917-1718. Car crash. Call that gentleman right there, Mr. Glenn Klausman.
Thanks so much.
Good seeing you, buddy, as always.
Take care.
You got a right voice, 407-916-1041. You can always text us at 77031. Don't forget your 4 o'clock. That's dead. We'll have another keyword for you right now.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
The ramp's been reopened from 408 westbound to Florida's Turnpike southbound. Traffic starting to get by there. There's a crash getting cleared up, slowing things down off to the shoulder on Florida's Turnpike southbound, just past Hancock Road there. On the major roadways, you're going to get caught up in some delays. I-4 eastbound before St. John's River Bridge. Traffic's at a crawl there. Travel with caution. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
At Rasmussen University, not only can you pursue your education goals with dedicated support, but when you get started on campus, you could qualify to pursue them with a new laptop. Learn more at rasmussen.edu. That's rasmussen.edu.
Guys, this November, make your backyard the best seat in the house with help from our friends over at Tools Ace Hardware. That's right, from Big Green Egg to Traeger, from Weber to Napoleon, they've got the perfect grill to make your holiday meal quite memorable. Plus Polywood outdoor furniture, fire pits, firewood, patio heaters, and propane to keep everyone nice and comfortable. You can get free assembly and local delivery when you spend $3.99 or more on grills or patio furniture. And don't forget, you can visit your local Tools Ace Hardware on Saturday, November the 22nd from 11 a.m. to 2 for Ace's Thanks Grilling event. That way you can learn how to take your holiday meal from the kitchen to the backyard using a grill from Big Green Egg, Traeger, or Napoleon. Just visit one of Tools' 14 Central Florida locations or shop online at acehardware.com. It's Tools Ace, the backyard place.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. Did you know Kia sells more new cars in Central Florida than any brand except one? If you're shopping for your next ride, chances are you're already thinking Kia. With 3 convenient locations in one of Central Florida's largest selections, Greenway Kia makes it easy to find the perfect vehicle. And during Kia's Season of New Tradition sales event, every new Kia is discounted up to $12,000 off MSRP. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Example stock number 17479, MSRP $77,225. Discount includes Kia customer cash rebate. Offer expires 12/7/25.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In Office Orlando.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Do you have low T? Well, start for free for a limited time. Get prescription testosterone therapy for no startup fee only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Hey, just because you're getting older doesn't mean you have to feel older. Prescription testosterone restores your get up and go and has you feel like you're 20 again. Gain more muscle with less effort in the gym and lose that dad bod for good. You'll also think better, sleep better, and your love life will be better. Don't be fooled. Nothing boosts testosterone like actual testosterone. It's a game changer. And if you're looking to lose weight, there's nothing like the combo of testosterone and GLP medication. It'll burn that belly fat and you'll get ripped. Fix your low T with no startup fee and add a GLP for an additional $149 only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Book your appointment today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial pound 250 on your phone, say the keyword Red Mountain. That's Red Mountain Weight Loss. Red Mountain Weight Loss. Real doctors, real testosterone, real results.
Black Friday is going on now at every AutoNation store. Hurry in and save for a limited time. Buy with $0 down. Plus, make no payments till next year. Shop new and used cars, trucks, SUVs, even top luxury models. Drive with $0 down. Plus, no payments till next year. Save your cash for the holidays. Go to your nearest AutoNation store now.
Limited term financing on approved credit. 90-day deferred payment. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details.
Sunnyside Drains.
My shower's clogged. I think it needs to be snaked.
A snake? Where?
No, a plumbing snake.
Is it near me?
I should have called Frank Gay.
I'm hiding under the desk for safety.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
For clogged drains in your home, trust our highly trained techs who aren't afraid of a little snake. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
When life gets complicated, you need more than just a lawyer. You need a respected and proven law firm built on results. TK Law. One firm for life. Visit onefirmforlife.com.
There's a myth that a Sprouts Farmers Market person wakes up before dawn, bangs out a couple of hours of yoga before downing a kale foam colostrum latte. The reality is that a Sprouts person is just someone who cares about fresh, healthy, and honestly priced everything from organic produce to the hottest new snack to hit the shelves. They love how easy it is to find the delicious and healthy food they and their families thrive on. And to be honest, most of them have never heard of a kale foam colostrum latte. So maybe that sounds a bit like you. Come see for yourself at Sprouts Farmers Market.
Are you shopping for hurricane impact windows? Get your free quote now, ReeseWindows.com.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Got questions after an accident? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeartRadio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free, new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Holiday Magic. Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, Bills. BILLS. That's Bills. Enter it now at realradio.fm and get a little holiday magic. And may the odds be ever in your favor.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Good afternoon, morning, Colbert, Carew. Ross, you are 100% right. Me being a born and raised, diehard Patriots fan, agree. We do not deserve this. We got 2 decades of greatness, 6 championships, one of the greatest dynasties to ever grace the NFL. But here's the reality of the situation. We back, baby. I'm calling it right now. Patriots are going to take it over the Colts in the Super Bowl. Win number 7. Big T out.
Can't happen, both AFC teams. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
That's gonna be a stinger, yeah. Yep. He was only tall enough to see the computer.
At least the Brady buzz is back. And by that I mean last month I was in New Hampshire watching a Patriots game in a Patriot household because guess what? All households in New England are Patriots households.
That and Red Sox.
All households within 150 miles.
Celtics and Bruins, all. They're all locked in, okay?
Yeah.
And so...
My daughter's boyfriend's from that area, and he bleeds it.
And guess what? We're watching the game, and Patriots score. It's like, okay, we're doing shots. And, we are? They do a shots every score.
Good God.
And they said they don't necessarily, it's only recently that they get the Brady buzz back because when Tom Brady was playing,
they were getting hammered.
They were getting hammered. Brady buzz, and then then there was a period of time where it was just like, hey, the game's over. You just want to drink.
Let's just drink because it's bad for us.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. Your 5 o'clock keyword is Bills, BILLS. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. And don't make the mistake a guy did yesterday where he ignored the phone call that said no caller ID when we tell you implicitly, do not do that, guys. If you see no caller ID while you're playing the game, you got to pick your phone up because that's how they tell you you've won.
Do you want to know what happened in that case?
I do.
Hey, guys. Michael P. checking in. Ross, to answer your question, I was in the restroom, and I left my phone out in the living room. Oh. Damn it. Missed it. But anyways, guys, I have 13 meals that are going in the trash tonight that I don't want to throw away. And I want to donate them, but I'm having a hard time finding somebody to come get them. So I'm going to leave my address with Jackie Fingers. And somebody wants to come get them, that would be great. Thanks, guys. Love you. Bye.
Yeah, thanks.
I don't think we can send strangers to your home, Michael P.
We cannot do that.
No, but you guys can find a public place that you can agree to swap out the meals. You still don't want to throw away
13 meals.
I mean, there's...
What's he doing with 13 meals anyway?
What does that mean even?
Yeah.
I mean, how is that? What do you mean?
It's like he delivers for Meals on Wheels, and then he just blew off half of his route.
A bunch of old Burger King or something? What's going on? I'm Jim. Deb, Jack, and Ross are here as well.
Burger Stang.
There's some interesting news out there. Of course, you've heard the 50-year mortgage idea that came piling out of the White House a couple of days ago. Did you not hear that, Jack?
50-year deal?
Oh,
No.
Yeah, there was a glancing pitch for this to cure the homeowner situation. Hey, let's give them 50-year mortgages. That way their payments will be less than that. And the White House apparently is pretty pissed off because it was an aide that I guess dropped that in the ear of Trump, and he couldn't get away from it.
Yeah.
You know, it happens with him. It'll stick to him a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he's got hammered by the national media on the idea that I think most people just kind of poo-pooed it. It's still in the news a little bit, but this actually is good news for homeowners. What's the number one thing you think that keeps somebody from buying a home outside of possibly being able to make the payment or whatever the case may be?
Interest rates?
Insurance?
Insurance rates, definitely one of them.
Down payment.
Down payment's definitely another one.
What do you need? 3% or something like that?
Getting a new loan and dealing with the old one.
Yeah.
I had said insurance.
Yeah.
Roof.
How about your credit score? Super important to get a mortgage, right?
Oh, right.
To have a good credit score. Do you know that there's a minimum credit score in this state, or actually Fannie Mae has a minimum credit score that you have to apply for a loan from Fannie Mae?
Oh, I would imagine. Yeah, those are
Right.
government-backed loans, so you have to. Yeah, I would imagine with that.
Fannie Mae announced today they're scrapping the minimum credit score requirement of 620 for loans submitted through its desktop underwriter engine. So that means now you do not have to have a 620 or better credit score to get a home. Now, Jack, I saw your face.
I'm like, wait, handing out loans, isn't that how we kind of got into the whole
exactly.
Well, it is.
2008 problem?
It is. Unqualified loans to people who could not pay them, and balloon loans to people who they knew for a fact were not going to be able to handle that payment when that balloon blew. And basically just give people out there an idea if you're not familiar with it. A balloon loan is basically the bank will loan you money that you're only basically paying the interest on that loan. In other words, if your mortgage is supposed to be $3,500 a month because of the loan you received, your payment could be as low as $1,200 or $1,300 or $1,400 a month. And you pay that for 5 years, then you have to refinance that. And it basically the idea is to get you into the house, let you kind of get settled in, and then kind of find your way, get settled, and then refinance the house in 5 years. One of the big problems that happened in 2008 is people did not have the money to refinance those, and people were getting houses way beyond their means. So, that payment they had of $1,800 on that 5,300 square foot house turned into a $3,900 or $4,500 mortgage. And of course, as those houses go bye-bye.
Yeah, and the whole giving houses to people that were like, yeah, I know you can't afford this.
Yeah.
And usually credit scores are a good idea to understand if they can afford and be responsible for that home.
No question, but I think they're part of the story because, and I'll explain. Because you could have a good financial outlook and have bad credit.
Hey, help me out with that.
Well, you could have money in the bank and have a terrible credit score, could you not?
It still sounds like you made a bad decision.
Yeah, and you can make bad decisions, but life can also come down on you a little bit, right? Life can deal you some bad deal. Like, let's say you're one of these wrecks and you get hit with a $30,000 or $40,000 bill a medical bill that you can't pay. You still make great money. You still are responsible. All your bills are paid on time, or mostly. But you have this credit score because you had a bad blip in your life, and it went from, let's say, maybe 750 down to 600 or so because you had a really bad 18-month run.
Mm-hmm.
That can happen. What this is basically saying is instead of just solely leaning on the credit score to receive your application, they're going to make a much more comprehensive, or going to take a much more comprehensive look at your total credit and financial picture before they say no. Because back in the day, Ross, if you would have applied and your credit score was 619, they would blow you out. One credit score, one credit point away, and your application would get automatically donked out. What they're saying now is they're going to consider more factors when it comes to home loans than just that one credit score altogether.
But even in that scenario, right? Run with me. Hopefully I can communicate this message. Even if you grab all of those extra factors, that situation can still happen. You were just $1 short in this category, or there's always going to be a line. So even if the line was 619 can't apply, or 620, even in that scenario where there's a bunch of variables, there's still going to have to be we can do it here, we can't do it there. So
right.
it feels like it's just getting a facelift, or just like it just is changing the same goals but keeping the same language.
Says studies of Home Mortgage Disclosure Act, which is the HMDA data point, to credit histories, which credit scores serve to represent as one of the most principal reasons for property loans being denied. And the elimination of scoring requirements could provide a leg up for Americans attempting to get on an increasingly inaccessible property ladder. It's a quote here. Prior to this change, a score of 619 would result in an automatic disqualification regardless of a borrower's broader financial profile. This is from bank rate analyst Stephen Cates. The person would now potentially qualify for a mortgage. In other words, I think basically what this is doing is if, let's say that you are going to try out for a football team, and the minimum requirement for you to play for this football team is you have to be 6'1". Right? But you go up to the coach and you go, look, I'm only 6 feet, but I run a 4.1 40, and I've got a 40-inch vertical jump. You know, those are things that you have to take into consideration when you're hiring, that half inch isn't really going to affect. You see what I'm saying? I think it's that same kind of theory, that although you may have a skill set or you may fall short in one area, there are other areas you could make up for that really kind of balance your financial picture out.
I mean, I don't know why. I can't really pinpoint it. I don't exactly love this for some strange reason. It just feels like, I mean, granted, I'm not like some credit guru, but 620 isn't the highest number. It's more than doable.
Oh, yeah, no, that's doable. I mean, what do you think of the minimum, like, good credit scores now? Anything over 7?
I mean, according...
680 or 7. But you're still putting people in homes, but can they afford them? And if they can't, we're only kicking the can down the road, and we'll have a similar situation that we were dealing with in 2009, where people were they were abandoning their homes, or being kicked out of their homes.
Yeah. Trust me, I cleaned out a bunch of those houses in 2008. I mean, we made a real good business out of that for about a year and a half, going around and clearing these homes that have been basically abandoned or cleared out. It says here that Krimmel, the guy, noted that a widening the doors to home ownership in this way and sparking an uptick in demand at the more affordable end of the market could put upward pressure on prices, therefore pushing this out of reach for some Americans who stand to benefit from the change. So what they're saying is if you flood the market with more available buyers now because you've lowered the credit rating rate, that could actually drive the price of homes up. Because now there's more people that can buy a home, so now the home prices will get more expensive.
And doesn't the lower credit score you have also raise your interest rate?
It does, yeah, it does.
So it's going to be another challenge for people with low credit scores if they're paying a higher interest rate to meet the payments regardless.
Wait a second. I think we got to the bottom of this. You're saying that if we let in people with lower credit scores, they will have to pay more interest. And who wins in that?
Well, it's going to be the bank that wins there.
Oh, that's right.
It's going to be the bank. The bank's always going to win there, buddy. If you're borrowing money, the person you're borrowing it from is going to win a lot.
I despise interest. I despise it with the hate of 1,000 suns.
It says lending decisions consider more than just credit score, and this adjustment will allow more aspiring buyers to avoid being automatically disqualified. Noting that factors associated with low scores, such as debt-to-income ratios and recent delinquencies, would be assessed independently and potentially lead to disqualification. In other words, if you show a massive history of not paying your bills, as opposed to having one giant bill that you can't pay, that's going to score differently with people loaning money. And that makes sense, right? Like if you paid all your bills, but yet you had one medical procedure for a child that left you $150,000 in debt, and you tried to pay that, but you can't pay your other bills and that hits your credit score negatively. I mean, that person's still a qualified buyer. They just had one debt that drove them out.
Yeah.
I mean, but that happens to a lot of people, dude.
Yeah, and that also makes me mad. But as soon as you bring that up, you're a libtard. So look at that.
Well, I mean,
I don't know where to go.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, you got to get beyond the name thing and just kind of look at this as a business. I mean, you're trying to get people into homes and trying to get home ownership up.
I get that, but I apologize. It's just in that scenario, the second that you bring up that hey, families are going broke due to medical debts, people just all of a sudden just shut down because that's not doable. That's not Like, it's not even a possibility in our future that we don't have to live in a country where that doesn't break a family.
Yeah. It says mortgage rates are expected to remain around 6% for the foreseeable future amid ongoing uncertainties over the economy and federal deficit, while inventory issues and sustained demand from wealthier buyers continue to put upward pressure on home prices in the U.S., where the median price for a house is what right now?
$305.
Oh, I was going to go $375.
$415 is the answer.
Oh, wow.
So the average home price in America is $415,000.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, that is bananas.
Yeah,
I will tell you, just, not even 10 or 15 years ago when we were looking to buy a place, that was, you're talking about reaching the limit of what we were going to get. And now that's the average. And that was just like a decade.
Like, it's the...
Yeah, I'm just dead honest. It's like when we bought the condo in Baldwin, when we were looking around, our budget wasn't far from that. And we were just like, okay, and now that house is now $200K more, and that's a townhouse. No property, no nothing, zero lot line or shared walls.
I just hope that, I don't know, I get so upset. I got a little even frustrated talking about this is because in that scenarios that you see so many people are going to be pro a 50-year mortgage or pro this whole this whole project of lowering the credit scores to buy a home. And then the second you bring up like that situation of like, well, what about the $150,000 medical debt?
Yeah.
And then you bring that up and be like, yeah, actually, we can hold that accountable and hit that with some critical thought and try to figure that out. And then the second you do that, it's like, oh, you're looking for a handout. And it's like, well, but you're also pro higher interest rates and banks winning then?
Yeah. Well, that's one of the big issues with the healthcare thing now that's being argued is the fact that the insurance companies are the beneficiaries of all that money that goes in there. It says here, we've seen kind of a credit score inflation, meaning the same number now often reflects weaker underlying credit. Removing that floor could bring in borrowers with higher default risk, especially in markets already under price pressure like parts of Florida and the broader Sun Belt. So there are a lot of moving parts there, but they're trying to do something to get people in the houses. We'll see how that works out.
Death to interest.
All right, 407-916-1041. Again, you can always text us at 77031. How do you guys handle people that come up to your house unsolicited?
Oh, I got
with a
9mm.
How do you handle it, Deb? Do you have that happen very often? When people like a solicitor or maybe someone from a religion or trying to sell you something, into walk up to your door and knock on it without being invited? Do you just not answer the door?
Oh, that's impossible with our front door because it has a big glass oval, and if we're anywhere in the room, you can see us.
Oh, yeah,
they give their pitch. I say, no, thank you. Have a nice day.
Do you open the door?
Usually.
Do you?
Yeah.
I do not. I just tell them through the door that I do not want to be around them, and they can just go ahead and leave my property. And I don't care who it is. I don't care what you're there for. For the most part, if you want to do my business with me, and I always tell them, call me or write a letter or send me something. I don't want to talk to you in my house on my property.
Sir, I don't have your phone number.
Yeah,
well, that's a problem, isn't it?
Well, I'm interested to see how the audience feels about that because there's an interesting case right now about this very thing, and I'll tell you more about it next.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Eastbound lanes are getting affected on Colonial Drive. At Goldenrod Road, there's a crash slowing things down there off to the shoulder. Look out for an accident on Florida's Turnpike southbound just past Hancock Road. It's bumper to bumper on I-4 westbound getting through that World Drive area, and traffic's at a crawl on Florida's Turnpike southbound near that I-4 exit. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Fresh from Florida.
You can depend on Florida farmers. Our farm is where we live and work. It's where we raise our families and provide for yours. When you shop for Florida-grown fruits and vegetables, look for local. Choose Fresh from Florida, the homegrown brand of Florida farmers.
Hey, Space Coast, you know how intense our Florida sun and storms can be, and that's why Renewal by Andersen's Acclaim Impact Windows and Doors are built for coastal living, designed to protect your home and help you save on energy costs year-round. And now, during their Black Friday sales event, you'll get 20% off replacement windows and patio doors, and even better, buy now and pay nothing for 2 years, 0 down and 0 payments until 2027. And with their Smart Sunglass, you'll reduce heat loss and boost energy savings without compromising your gorgeous coastal view. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free in-home consultation. Renewal by Andersen gets a lot of customer testimonials like Vincent, who said Renewal by Andersen did an excellent job, excellent customer service, excellent attention to detail, excellent follow-up. I highly recommend Renewal by Andersen for all your door and window needs. Again, visit bestwindowsflorida.com for all of the details. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, license number CGC 1527613.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
Do you know Mahatma Rice? A staple in our kitchens for generations. It's now easier than ever with delicious recipes like cilantro and lime and all the homemade taste we love. It's ready in only 90 seconds. Perfect at home, at work, or on the go. Mahatma Rice feels like home.
Just spent a whole segment talking to you about the challenges of buying a home, but when it is that time for you, WeAreBeyondABank.com is the website to get started, where you will contact Brad Siebert, a mortgage expert who can help you through the process, as he did me with my refi several years ago, put me in a much better position today because of using WeAreBeyondABank.com in the past. Direct mortgage lender, whether it's you're building your dream home or it's commercial lending, real estate, he can help with all different aspects. We Are Beyond a Bank partnered with Luminate Bank. They're licensed in all 50 states. And you can go to the website, wearebeyondabank.com, to get started, or there's a new, quicker, easier way. On your cell phone, hit pound 250. It'll ask for a keyword. You say Luminate. They partnered with Luminate Bank, right? So you hit pound 250. They ask for a keyword. You say Luminate. NMLS ID number 150953. Equal housing and fair lending.
Black Friday is going on now at every AutoNation store. Hurry in and save for a limited time. Buy with 0 down, plus make no payments till next year. Shop new and used cars, trucks, SUVs, even top luxury models. Drive with 0 down, plus no payments till next year. Save your cash for the holidays. Go to your nearest AutoNation store now.
Limited term financing on approved credit. 90-day deferred payment. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, save up to $700 plus get a free adjustable base with select Sealy mattresses. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment changeouts and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
The biggest and final store-wide sale of the year at International Diamond Center is this Friday through Sunday. 3 days of unprecedented savings, up to 40% off. Eternity bands, hoops, pendants, bracelets, even ready-to-wear engagement rings. Save up to 40%. Or get 3 years, 0 interest financing. This is the event you wait all year for. Colored gemstone and designer fashion jewelry is included. Best prices all year. Shop early for Christmas at International Diamond Center. Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennia. On approved credit.
On the next Access Hollywood, just days away, our Wicked for Good countdown spotlights Ariana and Cynthia's Far East adventure in Singapore. Plus,
we have broken every single record you can break with this tour.
Your first look at the docuseries taking you behind the scenes of Taylor Swift's Eras Tour.
The only thing left is to close the book.
Then, it's a family affair as Eddie Murphy hits the red carpet as the superstar reveals sides we've never seen on the big screen. Next Access Hollywood.
Hey, Mario Lopez here. Please join me for Access Hollywood tonight at 7:30 on WESH 2.
Good morning. I'm Alan Campbell.
And I'm Meredith McDonough.
Wake up with West 2 News Sunrise.
Because when you start the day informed, you stay a step ahead.
Get overnight breaking news that's local to your neighborhood.
Real-time weather.
A few showers starting to pop up.
And live traffic conditions.
Expect those delays there this morning.
Make West 2 News Sunrise part of your morning.
Everything you need to know
before you head out the door.
Join Meredith McDonough and Alan Campbell on West 2 News Sunrise. Weekday mornings starting at 4:30.
Not sure what to get him this holiday? You can't go wrong with a gift from Untuck It. Every guy wants to unwrap our best-selling, wrinkle-free, and performance styles. From polished shirts for holiday parties to cozy layers for family photos, you'll find everything he needs to look sharp and feel comfortable all day and night. So, get a head start on your holiday gift list. Early holiday sale happening now. Find the perfect gift for everyone on your list at untuckit.com and more than 80 stores worldwide. Untuck It. Shirts designed to be worn, untucked.
Hey, it's Ed Helms, host of Snafu, my podcast about history's greatest screw-ups. On our new season, we're bringing you a new snafu every single episode.
32 lost nuclear weapons. You're like, wait, stop? What?
Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of history, a whole lot of funny, and a whole lot of fabulous guests. Paul Scheer, Angela and Jenna, Nick Kroll, Jordan Klepper. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Snafu with Ed Helms, and listen now.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Just go to rchill.com.
Thursdays are cooler with Ross Padgett. Presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
I'm with Ross on this. To me, all that sounds like is getting people into homes so the banks can make more interest on the payments. Because I saw the math on a 50-year mortgage, and instead of paying essentially what is twice for a house, you're paying like 3 times for a house.
It's gross.
The example is like a $400,000 home. Normal rate was like $900,000, but with the 50-year, it's $1.7 million is what you end up paying.
Good afternoon, Jim Colbert Show. Hey, you can have, like Jim said, bad credit with plenty of income. I was self-employed for about 20 years, and I did all my business that I needed to through my company. Well, that didn't leave me anything in my personal credit, so my company I could go borrow as much as I wanted, but my personal credit I couldn't. Toodles!
Toodles! Yeah, a bunch of different options in that scenario. Your 5 o'clock keyword is bills, B-I-L-L-S. Just mosey over to realradio.fm and send that off for your chance at $1,000. Bills is the word, guys, and don't be silly. You know, if you're playing this game, you got to keep your phone on, you got to turn it up, and you have to answer it when it rings, because that, my friends, is how they tell you you've won.
And you want to pay your bills.
You damn sure do. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack.
Yo.
And Sauce is here as well.
Still hating interest.
Yeah. Trivia coming up in a few, and of course at the top of the hour, we'll get some Ross thoughts, find out what's on his mind today. Did you guys see this story out of Orange County, Florida? The reason I bring up the canvassing issue is because of this story out of Orange County. Did you see it, Dem?
I think so, yeah.
No, it is gnarly. Orange County couple who are seen in a TikTok video used racially charged language against a solar utility worker earlier this summer. Now they're facing formal charges. What?
I'm just laughing. It was the solar part that made me laugh.
Yeah. I mean, it's like any door-to-door salesman. It doesn't really matter what they're doing. It could be water softening. It could be, like, matter of fact, I'll tell you what. I say that I don't talk to anybody, and as I just went to the bathroom and I'm walking back, I have a card in my pocket right now for a guy who repairs driveways, which we need. He was just driving around looking for bummed out driveways, and we need repairs. He just walked up and offered his card, and I actually took it. So I'm not even living up to my own thing, but that's literally the first time in 20 years I've done that.
I only laugh over the solar aspects because that guy's just trying to be like, hey man, I'm just trying to cut a electricity bill.
Right.
Like they're just at work, and to face that with racially charged slurs is a little much.
I'm going to read what they said, and I want you to fill in the blanks if we can see and figure out exactly where they went wrong. The state attorney's office announced Wednesday that Stephen Edwin Wiley and Cheryl Ann Pyle are being charged with assault evidencing prejudice. Interesting. The charges stem from this event. They were at Hunters Creek, which is a neighborhood in the south part of Orlando. Nice big neighborhood. Just have a beautiful golf course there.
They have an ale house there. Gets ratchet.
Yeah.
Dog.
And it basically what happens was this guy walks up and he's canvassing, just doing door to door on a neighborhood. In the video, the couple can be seen coming out of the home toward this guy, Mr. Johnson, who is a black man, using various expletives, expletives, my power. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Expletives and racially charged language. This is what they said, quote, and you can kind of fill in the blanks here. Get your black blank, the blank out of here.
All right.
Now, I think what it means is get your black Toyota the heck out of here. I think that's what they said.
Mm-hmm.
It says, you come back again and I'm going to hang you.
Yeah.
To a person trying to sell a solar, it could have easily just been not interested. You could, take off.
No, thank you.
No thanks would work there, right? Yeah, no thanks. Not interested, not in the market for that. The video got 13 million views before it was taken down.
I remember
it. Who posted it?
He did. The guy who was canvassing, because he said he pulled out his phone.
Good.
Once they started following him, because he said at that point he really started to fear for his own safety.
Yeah, they came out of the house after him. And actually, he went across the street to continue doing his job, and they walked and followed him across the street. So they were they were coming after him. It wasn't like they just told him to get off their property or get out of their house or whatever the case may be. They literally came out and they followed this guy around. Now, they claim that when they said they weren't interested, the dude flicked him a bird. That's what they claim that caused all of this.
Right.
But there's no evidence that happened. That's just what they're saying.
Even then, dude, middle finger equaling up that response.
Plus, if he had given them the middle finger, wouldn't that have been one of the things they would have been screaming at him while he was recording? How dare you give us the finger when we said no? But none of that was ever mentioned.
It was never mentioned.
So, in other words, it didn't happen.
Now, I'm not saying that these two people are bad people.
Did you see their photo?
I'm not saying that they're bad people, but this isn't the only thing they're in trouble for the record.
No.
Did you hear the other part of the story?
No.
Please tell me it was another solar guy.
It was not another solar, because Wiley and Pyle, which sounds like a really terrible law firm, have been ordered to appear in Orange County court. It said they're currently in Orange County jail, however, on charges in an unrelated case. Those charges are as follows. Pyle, the woman, was arrested for beating her stepmother and preventing her from leaving a room. She's facing charges of false imprisonment, felony battery, and battery domestic violence. The guy, Wiley, he's also facing felony charges, false imprisonment, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, felony battery, and battery with domestic violence. And when they asked the neighbors had simply said this: hey, man, this ain't our neighborhood. This is not the kind of thing that happens in our neighborhood. These two people are like outliers. So even on top of the TikTok thing, they have many, many, many other troubles as well, and they're still in jail. So I don't handle my stuff like that, but when people come onto my property and they're not invited, I do not care for it. I don't like that. I don't like people.
That's how you handle them?
I would never handle it like that, but I would simply say, I'm not interested. That's it. I'm good. And I would just literally walk away from my door. I wouldn't say anything else. I would just say, hey, man, not interested. Thanks for the offer. I'm out.
I got a little lippy towards a door-to-door salesman.
Now, why would you do that?
Well, I think you'll understand, actually.
Did he flip you off?
No, it's
all right.
11.
I'm sorry, did you open the door?
I did.
Oh.
I did
so you're
open
already one up on Jim. Go ahead.
It was 11:15. Everything.
What in the morning?
A.M.
Oh,
AM.
okay.
I was about to say at night, my God.
11:15 a.m. I'm holding Mr. Miles, my son. I feel his last breath awake. He is asleep.
Oh, yeah, he's done so.
Time to go to the crib. I know what to do. Daddy time. Here we go. Oh, I put him down. He's still asleep as I fist pump silently.
Oh,
knock, knock, knock. Dogs. Oh. I run to the door. I go, I have a sleeping baby. Like I said it like he and I were married. Like I said that like he would have known about my child that I just put down for a nap.
That's great.
So I felt really bad, but I definitely came in real hot. No, not right now. No, I have a sleeping baby.
What were they trying to sell?
We didn't even get that far. I think he understood, like, oh, this guy's not good at this.
I mean, do you ever buy? Do you ever buy anything door to door? I mean, do you ever offer? Have you ever purchased a service that was offered door to door? Anything. It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know what's even sold door to door anymore.
Cable services. They come. They're
Like Spectrum?
Yeah, or AT&T,
Oh,
yeah. Tree trimming.
Oh yeah.
Driveway repair. Landscaping.
How'd you do with the driveway guy? Because I don't like that. I don't like when people reach out to me to be like, "Hey, by the way,
when they see a need." You mean?
He was just a good old boy. The funny thing is I had no problem. This is exactly how this went. Hey, man, I own a paving company. We do everything. I got all the equipment and everything. I drive around and notice you got a bad driveway here. I was just wondering if I could quote on Passion and Seal on this thing for you. And I was like, buddy, you can certainly do that. So he walks around real quick. He comes back out and he goes, how about this much? And I go, that's a damn good price. Give me your card. He gave me his card. I said, I'll holler at you when I get a chance. He goes, thanks, partner. That was the entire thing.
See, I think I take some small offense to a guy walking up. I do not know you. And you go like, oh, yeah, it looks like your driveway sucks. I'm like, all right, bud. Let's what was your name again? You know, like, well, you got to warm me up before you start being critical about the things that I own.
He didn't come in here and go, hey, man, I just noticed. You look like you live in a meth house. I was wondering if I could put a patch on this thing so you don't get bum rushed by the cops or feds. Wasn't like that.
Texter saying you also can get vacuum cleaners door to door, Girl Scout cookies, although I think they no longer encourage going door to door.
For girls, I don't think they do the Girl Scout door to door anymore. Really?
They do. It came recently. I think a parent, they were with their parent.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a directive from Girl Scouts. I think that's maybe just a real aggro parent who wants their kid to win that prize. That's what I think. And by the way, my parents did buy a vacuum cleaner door to door, and I was so pissed off I couldn't see straight because they paid so much for this vacuum cleaner because, they were very convincing, and my parents weren't, like, ooh, wait.
Well, the water softeners. I mean, when they take the water from your sink and
that was one. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you see the evidence right there, and you're like, well, I don't want to be drinking bad water.
And this guy did the worst thing ever. So we lived in a second-hand trailer. We bought a trailer from somebody else who had dogs, and we tried to clean the carpet in the thing 100 times, and we got it pretty good, but it was always something. And this guy, it was the Rainbow Vacuum Company.
Oh, it's funny. Someone else said Rainbow Vacuum.
The Rainbow Vacuum Company. And the whole thing with Rainbow is they didn't have a bag that used water. Right? You filled it up with water, and therefore when the dust and everything came in, it hit the water, and the water would trap it so the dust couldn't fly around anymore.
Yeah.
And then you could also put a little drop of this serum in there, and when you turn the air on the thing on, it would make your entire house smell amazing because they use this little thing to, as it's creating vacuum, it's blowing air out. And they're like, well, we'll do something with that air that's going out, and they'll do that. But here's what they did. This guy's in there, and I'm like, and this thing was like, you got to remember, dude, this is in the mid 80s, and this thing was like $1,100, which would be like, what, $3,000 now? And we lived in a trailer. My stepdad worked at the mill. My mom was a teller. We did not have extra dough.
Just taffy for dinner.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't have extra dough. And this guy is in the living room, and we're all marveling at this machine. We're like, God, this is amazing. And he goes, let me show you this. And he goes into his little case, and he comes out, and he has this little swath of white cloth. Like, looks like it maybe cut from a sheet, right? No big deal. He opens up a container in the thing, and he puts that little white cloth in there, and he closes it up, and he turns the vacuum on. And he goes, we can agree that cloth was dead white when we put it in there, right? We're like, yeah, dead white. He ran it over like maybe 1.5 feet for that carpet, and they pulled that thing out, and it looked like my dog's coat. It was an 1/8 inch thick in dirt and grime and stuff. My mom bought it on the instant. Right there. With that one test, she bought it. Could not afford it. Could not. No nothing. No chance. But that's exactly what happened.
You want to feel better about that?
Yeah.
Somebody just texted us at 77031. I bought a $2,300 Kirby vacuum. My wife was not happy. We have all hardwood floors.
Oh, no!
SMH.
No! Yeah, we bought a Rain Soft water softener from them as well because we had a well and we had iron in our water. So all of our tubs and sinks were like this rust color because the water had so much iron in it. And it was cool. But the thing is, if you've ever had softened water and tried to rinse soap off yourself, it takes about 6 weeks.
Really?
Yeah. It's wild. because the water it conditions the water with salt or something, and they give you this like lifetime soap. So when you use it, it's like you feel clean. It feels great. But man, when you try to wash it off, it seems like it never washes off. You always have like this weird slime on you.
I have no weird slime.
You have the water softener?
Sure.
Is it
For
rain
years.
soft?
It's not rain soft.
No. You use salt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember my mom.
Yeah.
My mom bought knives.
Like
Door-to-door.
Ginsu?
Yeah.
Oh, that's another one. Knives.
Cutco.
Cutco, that's it. Cutco, yeah.
We used to I remember we used to have the knife sharpener guy would come down, a station wagon, and he'd have a bell just like the ice cream truck. You get all excited, you go out and you see his janky old station wagon, and he'd be sharpening knives in the back.
There was a guy in English Estates when I lived over by Code Black. It was on a bicycle. He had a bicycle that he rigged a little thing up on the front that had a grind, and he would drive around a bicycle and clean and sharpen knives on a bike. Very cool.
We had the Fuller brush salesman who every once in a while would come by the house. He'd want to sell brushes, and then my sister told my mom, she goes, "I think he's creepy." She's like, "Okay, I'll tell him never to come back."
And then somebody just texted in the number one of all time. And if you're like, you're in your 50s or whatever, it's the encyclopedia salesman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they come by and they have the encyclopedias. You buy like A through C, and then you buy D through like F or G, and then you have to plan it out. So in other words, you can know a whole lot about stuff from A to C if your parents can afford it.
We had the World Book Encyclopedia, the Brown edition.
Yeah.
I'm
late
sure
70s, I think.
I'm sure at some point during that sales pitch, the salesman was like, "This will never ever exist in just in your pocket. You have to buy it in books,
And that's
hard copies."
Yeah, you hit with,
every decade or so, you'd update it to get the new information.
That's exactly right. All right, 77031. That's how you text us. Bills is your 5 o'clock keyword. We'll take a little break. Load them up, guys. It's time for trivia. We'll do that next.
Do you want to play a game? Good. Jim Colbert Show Trivia is next. Call now, 407-916-1041.
This is Doug Gottlieb. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Mercedes-Benz.
Week 11 of the NFL season kicks off tonight. It'll be the Patriots hosting the Jets. That's a battle between first and last place in the AFC East. Buccaneers running back Bucky Irving and Chris Godwin are practicing again this week after nursing injuries. Bucs are set to visit Buffalo on Sunday. And UCF quarterback Taven Jackson's off the injury report for Saturday against 6th-ranked Texas Tech after he got hurt late against Houston. I'm Scott Davidson.
Despite wintry conditions and heavy traffic, the holidays have to go on. That's why Mercedes-Benz SUVs come equipped with the latest safety technology to keep your festive plans on track. Discover the incredible offers for yourself at the Mercedes-Benz Holiday Love Celebration.
Guys, this Thanksgiving, elevate your holiday feast at Rosen Center Hotel. That's right, on Thursday, November 27th, enjoy a Thanksgiving brunch with holiday favorites like perfectly roasted turkey, creamy mashed potatoes, plus global delights like New Zealand green shell mussels and miso glazed cod with cucumber wasabi sauce. Children 3 and under, those guys eat free. And yes, complimentary champagne and mimosas for guests 21 and up. Make this Thanksgiving unforgettable and reserve now at rosencenter.com/Thanksgiving.
Black Friday is going on now at every AutoNation store. Hurry in and save for a limited time. Buy with 0 down. Plus, make no payments till next year. Shop new and used cars, trucks, SUVs, even top luxury models. Drive with 0 down. Plus, no payments till next year. Save your cash for the holidays. Go to your nearest AutoNation store now.
Limited term financing on approved credit. 90-day deferred payment. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. Remember when COVID flipped the car business upside down? Back then, high demand and low inventory drove prices through the roof. Now, many people owe more on their trade-ins than they're worth. So getting the most for your trade matters more than ever. At Greenway Kia, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete to buy your trade. So you could get up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value. Visit GreenwayKias.com during Kia's Season of New Tradition sales event. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Negative equity refinance. Expires 12/7/25.
The dream of providing a life-changing experience to children with serious illness lives on thanks to Teddy Morris. Get ready for the Teddy Morris Ride for Kids, coming Sunday, November the 16th. It'll ride from Destination Daytona to Camp Boggy Creek. All proceeds benefit Camp Boggy Creek. Register now at TeddyMorris'sRideForKids.com.
Bad breath is a confidence killer. You could have the best outfit, the funniest jokes, but if your breath smells like the food you just ate, that's all people remember. Most gums and mints just cover it up. It's like spraying perfume on dirty laundry. Zellman's Minty Mouth is different. It's the functional breath freshener that you swallow. Clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders, even garlic and onions. Go to Zellmans.com, that's ZELMINS.com, and use the code RADIO for 15% off your first order.
Rev up your riding season. Orlando Harley-Davidson has an action-packed events calendar and truckloads of 2025 models showing up every single week. From the highly sought-after Lowrider ST, Street Glide ST, and Road Glide ST to the 2025 CVOs. Orlando Harley-Davidson has a wide selection of both new and pre-owned motorcycles. Visit OrlandoHarley.com for a full list of motorcycle inventory and upcoming events. And be sure to stop by the Orlando Harley dealership located next to I-4 across from the Mall at Millennia.
There are only about 4,300 publicly traded companies on the U.S. Stock Exchange, but there are an estimated 33 million companies in the U.S. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. The average investor is missing out on over 99% of the investment opportunity that's happening in this beautiful country until now. True portfolio strength is found beyond the confines of the S&P 500, investing in promising companies before they go public. Private real estate, infrastructure, world-changing technologies. This is called the endowment model. The endowment model has historically outperformed the traditional model of just stocks and bonds. If you're an accredited investor and want more from your investments, it's time to think beyond just stocks and bonds. Call Trajan today, 407-213-0000. That's 407-213-0000.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. See website for details.
Hey, everybody, fall is here. The air is crisp, the colors are bright, and life just feels a little clearer. But when was the last time you saw the world as clearly as you should? Don't let another season pass you by. The experts at the Filutowski Eye Institute can help you enjoy every beautiful detail without the hassle of glasses or contacts. If you're considering LASIK or any type of vision correction surgery, call 800 Eye Exam. That's 800-393-3926 or visit filutowskieye.com. The Filutowski Eye Institute. Trusted, local, life-changing.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Do you have low T? Well, start for free for a limited time. Get prescription testosterone therapy for no startup fee only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Hey, just because you're getting older doesn't mean you have to feel older. Prescription testosterone restores your get up and go and has you feel like you're 20 again. Gain more muscle with less effort in the gym and lose that dad bod for good. You'll also think better, sleep better, and your love life will be better. Don't be fooled. Nothing boosts testosterone like actual testosterone. It's a game changer. And if you're looking to lose weight, there's nothing like the combo of testosterone and GLP medication. It'll burn that belly fat and you'll get ripped. Fix your low T with no startup fee and add a GLP for an additional $149 only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Book your appointment today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial pound 250 on your phone, say the keyword Red Mountain. That's Red Mountain Weight Loss. Red Mountain Weight Loss. Real doctors, real testosterone, real results.
Eustace Roofing. New roof, no mess.
You can watch radio being made on a daily basis at Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We appreciate that as we do every day. If you like the show, tell somebody. Make us your number one preset on the iHeartRadio app. That's a big plus as well for us. Grateful for you doing that. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah.
Along with Ross.
It's all true.
And Jack has the Jackie sack. What's in it, buddy? All aboard.
Chugga, chugga.
Choo, choo. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack.
All right, 4 prizes. Listen up. Winner gets to pick one and move on. Okay? We don't have time to dawdle here.
We don't.
Orlando Pride playoffs this Sunday, 3 p.m., Inter & Co Stadium. Want to go? Got you a pair of playoff tickets. If you beg, I can maybe make it 4 tickets. Here's the deal. You want to buy your tickets, go to orlando-pride.com. As the ladies look to defend their NWSL title, it is the playoffs. Also, in the Jackie Sack, something else happening. Let's see. This one is in March 1st to be exact. You like the Yacht Rock? How about Toto, baby? A pair of tickets to an evening with Toto at the Hard Rock Live Orlando. Again, it's March 1st. You can get tickets at Ticketmaster.com or the Hard Rock Live box office. Something else happening at the Hard Rock Live this Sunday. There's 2 shows. The evening show sold out. They're like, let's do an afternoon show. All
right.
So at 4 p.m., you can see Hassan Hates Ronnie and Ronnie Hates Hassan. It's Ronnie Chang and Hassan Minaj at the Hard Rock Live Orlando this Sunday, 4 p.m. It's comedy, baby. And I got a pair of tickets to it. Again, Hard Rock Live box office to get yours. Finally, in the Jackie Sack.
God almighty.
It's a 4-pack of tickets. I'm going to include pit passes.
Oh, man, I love this.
As well. We are talking, baby. This is Monster Jam.
Oh, man.
It's at Camping World Stadium, January 10th. It's something you have to do at least once in your life.
It's a jean short Super Bowl.
Bring the family. You want to get your tickets, go to Ticketmaster.com, but something you do not want to miss. We're talking Monster Jam, baby. Awesome trucks, amazing stunts, big air. It's all happening. Camping World Stadium.
Did you say big hair?
Yeah, you said stunts, right?
Big hair and big air.
And plastic heels from Payless.
I've met a few amazing stunts. Yeah. Doesn't matter how many drinks you buy them.
That's
They're
what's in
still
your
stunts.
Jackie Sack today.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Jack. We appreciate it.
I
so
like
much.
when they wear Tasmanian devils.
Yeah.
That's my favorite stunt.
Yeah.
Back to you, clickety clack.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Let's just go number 1.
Number 1 right up top. It is Kevin. Kevin, how you doing?
Good, guys. How y'all?
Doing great, boss. Want to play a little game with us?
Let's do it,
Let's do it indeed, big dog.
Do you want to play a game?
All right, Kevin, this is a real easy game. Got a question there for you. 4 answers. One of these answers is untrue.
What?
If you can isolate that one and then say it out loud, I will send you over to the Jackie Sack where a bunch of cool stuff awaits. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Here we go, buddy. On this day in 1955, comedian, actress, talk show host. She's one of 6 actresses to earn EGOT status.
Wouldn't be Whoopi Goldberg.
It is Whoopi Goldberg.
Hey!
Absolutely.
Oh,
There you go. Yeah,
Beanie.
she believes in ghosts. She loves the color purple. Today is Whoopi Goldberg's birthday.
You in danger, girl.
Here are 3 fun facts about Whoopi and one lie that looks the same as it did 20 years ago.
I know.
It's amazing. She
No
does that.
eyebrows.
No eyebrows. I've been rolling that look for a while, too. All right, buddy, we're talking about Whoopi Goldberg. Which one of these is untrue? Number 1, she became a grandmother at 41 years old. Number 2, she was once a phone sex operator. Number 3, she has a tattoo on her right shoulder of Woodstock, the bird from the Peanuts comic strip. Or lastly, she got the nickname Whoopi because of her continuous farting. Which of those is a lie?
Number 4.
No, that's absolutely true. Whoopi Goldberg got that nickname because she had always bad gas, and her friends called her like Whoopi, like a whoopee cushion.
Exactly.
That's exactly what
I
happened.
wouldn't hang on to that
All
one.
right, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Let's go 2.
It's made her a couple bucks. I think she's fine.
Yeah.
Oscar, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good, boss. We're talking about Whoopi Goldberg. Which one of these is not true? Number 1, she became a grandmother at just 41 years old. Number 2, she was once a phone sex operator. Or lastly, she has a tattoo on her right shoulder of Woodstock, the bird from the Peanuts comic strip.
I don't know. Let's go with the tattoo.
No, that's absolutely true. She does have a tattoo of Woodstock on her right shoulder.
Oh, that's interesting.
What a weird... That is such an odd thing to have a tattoo of. I wonder what the connect. The story
know.
would probably be way better than the tag.
That's what I want to know.
All right, 3, 4, or 5.
Let's just go 3.
Let's go 3 right there is Raquel. Raquel, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing great, Raquel. We're talking about Whoopi Goldberg. You get a 50-50 shot here. Which one of these isn't true? Number 1, she became a grandmother at just 41 years old. Or lastly, she was once a phone sex operator.
I'm going to go with number 2.
No, that's absolutely true. She at
Whoa.
one point was a phone sex operator.
Well, who wasn't?
All right, 4 or 5, Sophie's choice.
5.
Colleen, how you doing, Colleen?
I'm fabulous. How are you?
You are fabulous now, and you have a great phone connection, which is awesome.
That's
Colleen,
wonderful.
tell me if this is true or not. She became a grandmother at 41 years old.
You know, it's not true. I think she was actually in her 30s.
She was 34 years old when she became a grandmother. You're 100% right.
Wow, and Colleen knew the answer.
Well, I knew she was young, but I didn't realize 34 was that young. I mean,
Yeah.
that's young.
Well, Colleen, either way, you win, and we love you. Good job. Appreciate it. I'm going to put you on.
Guys,
Thank you, Colleen. Appreciate it so much. You're awesome. I love people like that.
I know.
Sound like Colleen every time you call.
Exactly.
That'd
Thanks
be
for
great.
listening.
Yeah, she became a grandmother at just 34 years old.
Wow.
What's the math on that?
Yeah, 17.
17 and 17?
Yeah.
It was 17.
Yeah, something like that. For sure.
That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, 17 had a 17-year-old that had a 17 that got pregnant and had a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be 17, or it could be, 2014.
Dude, I think
It could be.
I think my wife made her mom a grandmother when her mom was like 39 or 40 or something like that. Yeah, because, Tori had our first child or her first child at 18 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then she was, her mom was very young when she had her. So it's not that hard. It's Gene Short's math is all it is.
Well, I know it's not that hard.
Yeah.
It's kind of easy.
A couple other things about Whoopi before we get to the top of the hour and get some Ross thoughts. Whoopi Goldberg was the second African American woman to receive an Academy Award. Anybody know the first one?
Hattie McDaniel.
There you go. Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind.
When signing autographs, she only signs her first name. She just puts Whoopi, nothing else. Her actual name is
Karen
Elaine
Martha
Johnson.
Karen
Elaine Johnson.
Because when she was recently hospitalized, apparently someone on the medical staff said, "You look just like Whoopi Goldberg."
Yeah.
But she was registered under Karen
Right,
Johnson and not
then-
Whoopi Goldberg.
And then she said, they're like, "Oh, there she is."
It's you. And then lastly here, Whoopi used to exclusively travel by bus.
Yeah.
And the reason why is in 1978, she actually witnessed 2 planes run into each other in midair.
Oh, really?
She witnessed an in-air collision, and from that moment, she would not ride on an airplane. She's gone to therapy, and now she will fly.
Wow.
But as a rule, travels by bus most of the time.
She also just recently wrote a memoir about her family, her life. And apparently her mom had a lot of mental health conditions and was put through electric shock therapy, so much so to the point where she didn't remember her children.
Wow, really? I didn't know that. I didn't see that anywhere today. She's a fascinating
really
figure,
is.
though. She really is. Just reading about her a little bit today. I've known about her, of course, because she's been around for a minute. But, man, what a talented person. And, pretty amazing what she does.
Good basketball coach.
Yeah. She credits Joy Bear for getting her that gig there. And,
Really?
she says she's greatly indebted to her for getting her that job on the View.
Well, if you remember, she tried being a radio talk show host.
Yeah, she did.
And did not work out that well.
It's hard.
It's not as easy as you think.
It's not, but it's easy for us, I guess. Ross, thoughts?
Man, there is one thing that is completely grabbed all of our lives and put it in a present. Of course, I'm talking about time. This is such a weird time in my life, and I just found out that you can make time feel a little bit slower. You can have time feel a little bit faster. I've looked it up. I've got some answers, and I have some answers to the questions of why does time go so fast, or why does this taking forever?
I love this. I can't wait to hear that. We'll do that next here on the Jim Colbert Show. Plus, we have another keyword for you right now.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Traffic's crawling through the city on I-4 near that 408 interchange. It's bumper to bumper again through that World Drive area. Look out for a crash getting cleared up on the ramp from I-4 westbound to Darrell Carter Parkway. There's an accident where Colonial Drive meets Goldenrod Road. You're going to get caught up in some slowdowns on all the major roadways tonight, so travel with caution. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by HCA Florida West Volusia Emergency. HCA Florida West Volusia Emergency in DeLand is now open. Visit HCAFloridaHealthcare.com to learn more. This emergency department is part of HCA Florida Lake Monroe Hospital. This is not an urgent care center. Its services are billed at hospital rates.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at Florida Public Utilities. That's right, turn up your kitchen game and turn down your energy bills with a natural gas range. You'll get instant heat, precise control, and pro-level performance while saving every single month. Florida Public Utilities can help you earn up to $200 in rebates. And remember, the more you add, the more you save. Learn more today at naturalgasdoesmore.com/add more.
Christmas music playing right now on Magic 107.7.
Feliz Navidad.
Magic 107.7.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Orlando's Christmas station.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. We now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world, protecting America, fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey, Sabrina from the News Junkie here, and I just upgraded my washer and dryer at Southeast Steel Appliance Warehouse. They made it so easy. They actually listened, found what I needed, and got me a great deal. So skip the big box stores and go to Southeast Steel. Stop by their downtown Orlando warehouse or go to southeaststeel.net. Trust me, at Southeast Steel, you get the best deal.
This fall, capture your family's special moments with Cosina Creative Photography. From September through December, we have outdoor mini sessions scheduled on select weekend dates at various locations throughout the Orlando area. We'll also have Christmas minis both outdoors and at our studio in downtown Avalon Park. These sessions are the perfect way to update your family portraits for your home or holiday cards. Sessions start at just $399, but spaces are limited. Book now by visiting KOSSINAcreative.com.
The almighty stack storms into Orange City Poker November 12th through 16th. Buy in for just $300 and start with a towering $100,000 in chips. In this massive $100,000 guaranteed event, the almighty stack, only at Orange City Racing and Card Club. Win big at Daytona Beach and Orange City Poker. Friday, November 14th from 11 a.m. to midnight. Every lucky hand wins $750 or has the chance to spin the wheel for up to $2,000. It's Mega Money Wheel, only at Daytona Beach and Orange City Poker.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic, plus get a $300 instant gift. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. It's Thursday. New Hard Rock Bet rewards are dropping.
Nice. Ed Reed, you in?
The only thing I drop is receivers and mics. Ed, we're talking bonus bets, deposit matches, parlay insurance. Oh, okay. I'll do that kind of drop.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets. Not a cash offer. Offered by Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Imagine a holiday season without sneezing, sinus headaches, or watery eyes. Aspire Allergy and Sinus can help. Aspire has clinically proven treatments that meet your budget and lifestyle, so you're not locked into weekly allergy shots like with most allergists. And you may be close to meeting that healthcare deductible, so your visit could be covered. Don't let allergies or sinus issues ruin your holidays. Aspire can have you breathing easy in no time. Visit AspireAllergy.com to schedule your appointment today. That's AspireAllergy.com.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
This is the time of the year most of us are checking off our holiday gift list. Identity thieves have lists too, and your personal information might be on that list. Protect your identity with LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every single second and alerts you to the threats you could miss yourself. If your identity is stolen, your own U.S.-based restoration specialist is going to work to fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Make this season about joy, not identity theft, with LifeLock. Save up to 40% off your first year at LifeLock.com with the promo code BECK. Terms apply.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's International Diamond Center's biggest and last store-wide sale of the year. Save up to 40% on virtually everything, or get 3-year zero-interest financing. Incredible savings November 14th through 16th, only at International Diamond Center. Facing a criminal charge, who you call next matters. At Smith & Yulo Law Firm, we are the criminal defense attorneys in Florida, fighting for people like you. Call 352-WIN-FOR-YOU now for your free case evaluation. Smith & Yulo Law Firm, offices Orlando.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nickley. For a guaranteed cash offer, visit thenickley.com.
WESH 2 News Sunrise, weekday mornings starting at 4:30.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Need help after an accident? Just call Mo. Learn more at JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart Radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Holiday Magic! Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Credit. CREDIT. That's credit. Enter it now at realradio.fm and get a little holiday magic. And may the odds be ever in your favor.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Your 6 o'clock keyword is credit, C-R-E-D-I-T. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Credit is the word, guys. That is your 6 o'clock keyword. We wish you the very best. Phone on, phone up. Answer it when it rings, regardless of what it says on the screen. If you're playing the game, that's how they tell you you've won. Credit is the word, guys. Go get that money.
Only have to wait an hour.
I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack. Yo. And Ross has some thoughts.
It's weird.
These are thoughts.
It's funny.
My name is Ross.
Sometimes.
I wasn't lying.
It's Ross.
Brought to you.
Spelled like sauce.
Bob Mills there.
It's Ross Thoughts.
Listen, my home needed a whole new AC unit a couple years back.
It's even more complicated than that.
Yeah, my home is old, so it didn't even have room for an AC unit.
Literally was not designed for central heat and air. 2 other companies before that said, no, thank you. Mills comes in and builds a system that works perfectly for that, and it's still kicking ass.
I asked 2 companies, they responded with, they started sucking air through teeth. I asked Mills, they're like, oh, yeah, no problem.
Dunzo.
We're going to put it here. This is where it should go.
Saw the great Leon Mills today. Love his company. He's awesome.
And, a lot of time has passed since I've gotten that AC unit, and it works just like I got it yesterday. And I wish we could all be like my Mills Air Carrier AC unit, where time doesn't really affect your existence.
Yeah.
But here we are with the most time that we've ever experienced right now. I don't want to make this too trippy, but take a moment. Pat yourself on the back. You made it to whatever age you are right now.
Yeah.
Now, let's suffer and talk about it.
You've made it the farthest manhood has ever made it.
Yeah. You are, I don't know. The older I get, the more I'm trying to really hyper-focus and appreciate my now. Because I think that's the e-pass to anxiety or maybe even depression or just negative thoughts when you get wrapped up about maybe stuff in the past or if you get wrapped up about stuff in the future.
Well, dude, that thing that you suggested for what you do that's new, we had a guy call yesterday and say it made him nauseous as well.
Yeah.
Just the idea of thinking of something that large is so overwhelming, it just makes you sick.
Yeah, and I'm happy that he felt that way because sometimes I feel like a crazy person when I get these really weird thoughts, and I've gotten really into philosophy and different philosophers and always trying to follow and maybe hear or pick up on a new ism that might stay with me for a while. And the new Ross thought that's really entered into my brain is, man, I really wish I could make time slower. Sometimes I feel that way. And other times I go, man, I really wish this was over. So,
like the minute you walk in these doors.
And of course, I don't want to complain without solutions.
Right, yeah.
So I actually kind of found some solutions. If you are, first of all, let me survey the room. Jim, is time fast or slow for you right now?
A little fast for me right now, buddy.
And now, is it the fastest it's ever been, or has there been faster eras in your life that you're like, man, that year went by quick?
Yeah, when I owned my print shop and my radio career was beginning and my kids were young, it seemed like I would go to bed on a Monday night and wake up on a Friday morning. The same day.
Yeah.
It just seemed like weeks would go by with no memory of it. And it would seem like those moments during the year, birthdays or whatever, it would seem like we would leave one and the next one would be the next weekend, even though it would be 2 months away.
And you would say that you don't like that, correct?
I do not care for that, no.
No one should care for that. Deb, fast, slow?
Really fast.
Really, really, really fast.
Yeah.
Jack, fast, slow?
Fast.
Fast. Let's change that. How to make time feel slower. I know this is, Deb, this one might rub you the wrong way.
I'll be doing this as soon as I get home, by the way.
New experiences. Out of the box, new experiences. And the reason why is because when you try something new, your brain has to pay attention. AKA, it starts to kind of brush off all that rust and dust in certain parts of your brain, making more memories. It records more details, so time feels stretched out.
Interesting. So basically, is it like maybe getting out of a rut of the normal thing that you do every single day? Like breaking the norm of that will make it seem slower? Is that what you're saying?
You're not thinking about the details.
Yeah.
You're not paying attention. You go into autopilot like you're going from the print shop to the radio to home, and it just becomes a regular thing.
That's exactly what it is. Like a rut in time.
So out of nowhere, just go bowling. Out of nowhere, go over to a friend's house and they're going to ask, why are you here? And then you just got to be like, I'm here to chill. I just want to, I haven't seen you in a while. This feels new.
Dude, I got to tell you, you're 100% right. When my wife and I went over to the west coast of Florida for her birthday this year, out of nowhere, we went to an escape room.
Oh,
out of nowhere, we just went, and we were the only people there. And you were that was the highlight of the entire trip. Not the suite we were staying in, not the beach, not any of the meals we had that were all great. That paled in comparison to that hour and a half or 2 hours we were in that escape room, because we'd never done that together before.
Now, Deb, new experience. I feel like you have like a whole docket of new experiences just waiting to blossom into your landscape. What would be? I know I couldn't have worded that any weirder if I tried. But what new experience could I see in Deb's future?
Looks like time's going to be slow for a while.
Yeah. I'm in the process of planning a wedding, so after I get past that, probably.
Yeah. Well,
how about a wedding being something new?
Yeah, that's very new. That's very new.
If you're looking to make time feel slower, this is also comes with an asterisk. But fear or danger, that can also make time feel slower, because adrenaline makes your senses sharpen and your brain, once again, record more information per second.
That's wild.
I'm not saying go do something dangerous, but I'm saying that there's a reason why people keep skydiving.
Yeah, and bungee jumping and whatnot.
And also another way to make time feel slower is boredom. And that is probably the most overlooked character activity in the last 15 years.
Yep.
Make us bored again. There's a lot of great things that come out of boredom. It's honestly one of the biggest things that I struggle with. I miss being bored because I remember what was the end result of my boredom. Something creative.
Yeah.
And something that I'm like, I've got to do something.
Yeah.
And to have that organically be a propellant, to me, only comes from boredom.
Well, I know I get very excited when I know I have 15 or 20 or 30 minute intervals of time that I don't have any responsibilities. And I'm going to be dead honest with you. I mean, this isn't like I look forward to going to the bathroom because I can sit there for 10, 15 minutes, and I know for a fact that no one's going to need anything from me. And I know that's not what you're talking about, but it's those intervals of time that you have by yourself, I guess.
Not weird at all. What is weird though is that you fake it. you just go down, sit down, nothing
yeah,
happens,
yeah,
and
yeah.
you stand back up.
Yeah, yeah.
I do find that weird. Now, what makes time feel faster? You guys actually knocked it out of the park. Routine.
Yeah.
The more routine your life is, you can blink and all of a sudden it's 2028.
Yep.
And that is probably the fastest way people, to me, that I can observe from other humans, their fastest way to sadness, anxiety, all the negative feelings is that if you haven't broken your routine in a decade, just give yourself a week.
At this age, I will tell you, I'm 57. At this age, I will tell you, it is kind of weird looking back at the timeline of things and realizing, oh my gosh, something that seemed like it was 2 weeks ago was really 12 years ago. Like that is a little scary, and that happens more now than I can remember in a while.
And that's because they say we have more years to reflect on, so time goes really fast the older you get, whereas when you're a little kid, right, you measure birthdays in halves.
Right, yeah.
I'm 6.5.
Right,
yeah, but when you're 6, a year is a sixth of your life.
Right.
Now, a year for Jim is 1/82nd of his life.
100%
I didn't see that coming.
true.
Who did not see that coming?
100% true. You guys are correct. Getting older is the number one way that time feels faster, and it is unfortunate. And if you guys said it, but each year it just becomes a smaller fraction of your life. When a year used to be such a massive ordeal, it used to be such a. I mean, no one showed up to your birthday, but you still got birthday cake.
Right,
You know,
yeah.
like,
Right.
it
You
was
divided it between school and summer vacation.
And one of the other reasons why getting older makes time feel so much faster is that your brain isn't getting as many firsts.
Right, yeah.
And
yeah, you're
those
right.
firsts are always filled with memory and time recording, why it's so important to never stop finding firsts.
And you always compare something that you've experienced once or twice back to the first time you've done it.
Yes.
Yeah. So it is kind of weird. You're like, oh, I did this when I was 25. And then a constant reminder that you're old enough to have a memory that when you were 25.
If you're just joining us, more memories equals a longer feeling time. Fewer memories equals a shorter feeling time. And this whole thing stems because I took out my Christmas tree out of my shed today, and I felt like I just put it there 8 hours ago.
Oh, yeah.
From last year?
And it freaked me out. And I started looking up things going, I can't live life this fast. How do I slow it down?
Yeah, crazy.
And I think I just gave you and our listeners those answers. Those are your Ross thoughts. I'm out. Peace.
All right, good job. 407-916-1041. Text us.
I wasn't expecting to stick the landing that well either, dude.
77031. Hey, your 6 o'clock keyword is credit. That's CREDIT. Go to realradio.fm and send that off for your chance at $1,000. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show. Stay right there.
Classic Alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1.
Yeah, mama, this surely is a dream. Take it.
Real Music Weekends are Classic Alternative.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Traffic's backed up over St. John's River Bridge due to an accident. I-4 eastbound before Dirksen Drive. The left lane's blocked there. There's a crash getting cleared up on I-4 eastbound after Saxon Boulevard. The left lane's getting affected. Look out for an accident on I-4 westbound's ramp to Darrell Carter Parkway. The roadways are busy tonight, so travel with caution. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by BJ's Wholesale Club. Ready to save big? BJ's Wholesale Club is opening soon in Castleberry. BJ's members get up to 25% off grocery store prices every day. Visit bjs.com/Castleberry or the membership center at 138 FL436 to join today.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at Rebath in Mid-Florida. Man, these guys are awesome. They can get you a new bathroom in your house in no time at all. And look, if you are sick and tired of going to your brothers or your sisters or your mom and dad's for Thanksgiving or Christmas, call Rebath. They can get that embarrassing guest bathroom out of there, the one that's keeping you from having family events, and get a brand new one in just 4 to 6 days. They do it with their employees. You know the entire team until the job is done, and they give you a lifetime guarantee on the products and the install. And guys, let's talk these products. Amazing. Multiple choices of toilets and tubs and sinks and lighting and cabinetry and tile. It's all there. And as a matter of fact, you can see it. Just drop by their showroom, 436 in Altamont, right across from Kobe. And when you walk in, you will see some models set up. Those are just to show you their products configured into different bathroom ideas. They can do anything you want. They even have a design team to take your ideas and then bring those right to life using their products. Mention the Jim Colbert Show and knock 10% off your project. That could be thousands, guys. Take advantage of this. Drop by their website, check out the before and afters, then book your appointment. It's rebath.com.
Car crash? Call Klausman. KlausmanLaw.com. That's KLAUSMAN.
They say a good lawyer knows the law and a great lawyer knows the judge. What they don't tell you, the right lawyer in your corner can help you avoid a 5-round cage match. At TK Law, we help you cut the drama, resolve your disputes, and move forward. Divorce, business conflicts, car accidents. We are trusted by our clients, respected by our peers, and proven where it matters the most. Don't just settle for a lawyer. Choose the right lawyer. Choose TK Law. One firm for life. Visit onefirmforlife.com.
Oh, let's put some new flooring in your home. You know there's at least one room in your home that could be improved with some new flooring, whether it's waterproof laminate, vinyl planks, wood flooring maybe, or even carpeting. Core Flooring Center on Cimarron in Winter Park. That's our buddy Corey. He can help. And matter of fact, if you want to do it before the holidays, contact Corey now at coreflooringfl.com. You're going to get a lifetime installation warranty. And Core Flooring offers the best guarantee on all installed products. You bring Corey a quote, he guarantees to beat it. You tell him Jack from Real Radio sent you, you get another $50 off. And with every purchase, he donates to Save a Life Pet Rescue, a no-kill shelter. Plus, he's a great human being. You want quality work at a great price? It's Core Flooring Center online, coreflooringfl.com.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. Did you know Kia sells more new cars in Central Florida than any brand except one? If you're shopping for your next ride, chances are you're already thinking Kia. With 3 convenient locations and one of Central Florida's largest selections, Greenway Kia makes it easy to find the perfect vehicle. And during Kia's Season of New Tradition sales event, every new Kia is discounted up to $12,000 off MSRP. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Example stock number 17479, MSRP 77225. Discount includes Kia customer cash rebate. Offer expires 12/7/25.
At Rental World, we've proudly served Osceola County since 1971 with top quality equipment, competitive prices, and unbeatable service. From mini excavators and stump grinders to pressure washers and dump trailers, we've got what you need to get the job done right. Need it after work? Ask about our half-day and weekend specials. As a Steel Elite dealer, we carry everything from chainsaws to trimmers, plus concrete tools, mixers, and more. Visit RentalWorldFL.com or stop by today. Rental World, making your job easier for over 50 years.
Black Friday is going on now at every AutoNation store. Hurry in and save for a limited time. Buy with 0 down. Plus, make no payments till next year. Shop new and used cars, trucks, SUVs, even top luxury models. Drive with 0 down. Plus, no payments till next year. Save your cash for the holidays. Go to your nearest AutoNation store now.
Limited term financing on approved credit. 90-day deferred payment. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, you can upgrade to a queen mattress and adjustable base for just $399.99. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Looking for the perfect spot to hang with friends or make new ones? Hop on over to Frogger's Grill and Bar. With 4 great locations in Oviedo, Mount Dora, Apopka, and Altamont Springs, there's a Frogger's near you. Their fresh, never frozen menu will blow you away. With over 50 widescreen TVs, you won't miss a single college or NFL game this season. Plus, they're hiring. Join Frogger's family. They need qualified line cooks and managers at all locations. Apply online at Froggers.com or apply in person between 2 and 4 p.m. daily. Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hoppin' with food and fun.
There's a myth that a Sprouts Farmers Market person wakes up before dawn, bangs out a couple of hours of yoga before downing a kale foam colostrum latte. The reality is that a Sprouts person is just someone who cares about fresh, healthy, and honestly priced everything from organic produce to the hottest new snack to hit the shelves. They love how easy it is to find the delicious and healthy food they and their families thrive on. And to be honest, most of them have never heard of a kale foam colostrum latte. So maybe that sounds a bit like you. Come see for yourself at Sprouts Farmers Market.
This is the time of the year most of us are checking off our holiday gift list. Identity thieves have lists too, and your personal information might be on that list. Protect your identity with LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every single second and alerts you to the threats you could miss yourself. If your identity is stolen, your own U.S.-based restoration specialist is going to work to fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Make this season about joy, not identity theft, with LifeLock. Save up to 40% off your first year at LifeLock.com with the promo code BECK. Terms apply.
This November, make your backyard the best seat in the house with help from Tools Ace Hardware. From Big Green Egg and Traeger to Napoleon and Weber, we've got the perfect grill to make your holiday meal memorable. Plus, Hollywood outdoor furniture, fire pits, firewood, patio heaters, and propane to keep everyone comfortable. Get free assembly and local delivery when you spend $3.99 or more on grills or patio furniture. Just visit one of Tools Ace Hardware's 14 convenient Central Florida locations or shop online at acehardware.com. Tools Ace, the backyard place.
The free iHeartRadio app is your home for the holidays.
It's the most wonderful time.
Open the app and search Holiday and find Magic 107.7, Orlando's Christmas station. Plus stations playing specialized holiday music, Christmas classics, Christmas jazz, country, plus tons of playlists, even podcasts. Our gift to you, the perfect holiday soundtrack. Open the free iHeartRadio app now and search Holiday to start listening.
Need more animals, more gators, and more fun? Y'all need Gatorland.
And we're back to the Jim Colbert Show.
Hey guys, when I moved to Florida in 1990, I started my business only with door-to-door. I spent 2 to 3 months going door-to-door, handing out flyers and resumes and cards for my painting business, and it seemed to work. So that was in the 90s.
Hey guys, I actually work for the local Rainsoft dealership here in Orlando, and when you're talking about it takes soap forever to get off your skin, it's actually with the soft water, it's preserving the natural oils of your skin. When you have hard water, it strips those natural oils, you get out of the shower, your skin feels dry and tight, you want to put on lotion. Now with the soft water, it preserves those natural oils, and when you get out of the shower, it already feels like you have lotion on your skin. So it's not soap, just natural oils. All right, thanks.
Thanks, buddy, appreciate it.
I might be showing my age, but when I grew up in Satellite Beach, we had the Charlie chips. Potato chips be delivered. The insurance man was there once a month to collect the insurance checks for life insurance. And Amway.
Oh. Yeah, man. Tupperware.
Oh, yeah. Mary Kay.
Oh, yeah. Avon.
Avon.
Credit is your 6 o'clock keyword. That's CREDIT. Just slide over to realradio.fm and send it away for your chance at $1,000. Credit's the word, guys. Go get that money.
Get it.
Jim, Deb is here, Jack is here, and so is Ross. Yes, sir?
I almost fell into that Amway trap.
As a rep or a buyer?
I went to a meeting and I was like, and they're like, you gotta, bring somebody, and I'm like,
oh yeah.
And so I brought some. I told my friend, I go, listen, there's this meeting. I'm thinking about it, but it says bring someone, and I brought him, and I'm glad I did because he's like, I don't think you want to do this.
You would have looked at that friend and said, hey, I need to do something that'll cause you to hate me forever. Could you come with me, please?
Real quick, this might cost us our friendship.
But. Jack, Ross told me during the break.
I'm so sorry, Jack.
What? Something I shared with him in confidence?
We don't know if you shared it with him in confidence or not, but he sure came over here and...
Well, he
couldn't wait.
Ross is in this stage of his life, and usually you go through this when you're 3.
Yeah.
He's going through it now in his mid-30s, where you ask all these questions that are a kind of borderline inappropriate to ask other adults. And I guess you posed the question to Jack, what's the most
I said,
the most money he spent on something that was dumb, or what was the question?
That he regretted.
Regrets.
Yeah, I'm asking everybody and anybody, please text me your biggest financial regret, and then I get to see it. And hopefully I get the opportunity of not ever going down that path. I feel like I'm being proactive. I'm doing, good work here.
What's yours?
My biggest financial regret?
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not one of those like.
Is it your wife's new car?
No, not yet. Not yet. That first payment's in December.
Oh yeah.
And just to clarify, this doesn't count. Or like, oh, I wish I would have bought Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I would have bought this stock. No, what are the things that you're like, I wish I wouldn't have bought that. I would
slide whistle.
No, that was worth it.
You're saying you wish you wouldn't have bought this?
Yeah,
right. Yeah, because I mean, you can't use Bitcoin got its ass kicked today. By the way, it's below $100,000 again. But you were on that tip for a minute.
Yeah. And
now,
and I'm still benefiting also from I could have benefited a lot more if I stayed in the game, but I still have some crypto.
Yeah, nice.
But I don't have like too many. There's a wedge, maybe a golf club that I bought that still makes me go like, I only played like 15 rounds with it, and then a child happened.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
But like big financial, here we go.
Yeah.
I don't pull the trigger on a lot of things. I'm so scared.
The funny thing is I don't have one that I think a regret is I think I sold that house around the corner from here a little too fast. The house we had before we moved into Baldwin.
Yeah, because you didn't wait for me to get enough equity or enough money so that I could buy that thing. I could never afford it.
But that house...
God, I love that house.
Everybody did. But I sold that house. We did great with it. But we didn't know that there was a massive real estate boom coming right afterwards in the house. We basically left $200K on the table.
Yeah, when Ross asked me this the other day, and then I also thought of the house that I basically let go, and made no money on it. But I was...
This is your first house?
First house over in Melbourne.
Yeah, Melbourne.
After I had this one, and my original buyer fell through, so it was being rented out, but every month I was sweating it out. I could not afford to have them miss a payment. We did not have that money.
Yeah.
So I could not wait for that thing to have my name off of it. And I made no money on it, and I wish I would have been able to, like, I witnessed people flip houses and rent them out and stuff, and just the anxiety I had, I could not deal with it, and I just looked it up, and today it would be worth, that cost me a couple $100,000.
Yeah.
And then that also stemmed into the next part of our conversation, because that's kind of the situation that I find myself in, is that I'm already thinking about this next home. This is going to be the main home that my son remembers.
Sure, yeah.
This has got to hit all the checks. But for that home to probably happen, I'm going to have to sell this first home. And then trying to find the balance of keeping your starter home as an asset for your entire life, and then but also dealing with the consequence of not probably getting your dream home because you kept your starter home.
Yeah. That's a big issue.
All this reflecting is making me think and remember all the things that I have bought from a door-to-door salesman.
Yeah.
Bought a satellite dish. A C-band satellite dish.
See, this is
my favorite thing is when Jack gets real solemn because he never does.
Yeah.
Please feed me. Feed me. This is a vampire seeing a fresh neck.
I have to. So it was at the dawn of digital satellite when the Dish Network first came out. We're talking early 90s, and I bought the old kind, the C-band.
The one that like the TV stations have.
Yeah.
One you can skateboard in.
Yeah, it would move. It was posted in the backyard. It would move when you change satellites. But
yeah, because it's relocating whichever satellite it needs to get to. Right?
I can't even say I regretted that purchase. It wasn't cheap, but it was pretty damn cool having satellite TV for a while.
Yeah.
That one was okay. The freezer story Ross is talking about, it was actually a steak salesman called Colorado Steaks, I believe. And they sell you the steaks, but they sell you the freezer to keep the steaks. And then they go through the whole plan of how it saves you money because you're getting a better deal on better steaks than buying it in the supermarket. And this is at a time in my life where I was looking, I don't know, I was young and dumb. We were just married, and we're like, okay, that sounds good.
Just married, in love with beef.
And, how old? I think after 2 hours, he wore us down. I was 30.
Yeah.
After 2 hours, he just wore us down, and I'm okay. And
how much?
I think it was $1,500 for the freezer.
But how much for the steaks?
I don't even remember.
The steaks were free.
Nah, I don't even know.
The steaks were not free.
Don't even know.
The steaks are never free.
Don't even know.
Never, ever free.
I know. We were paying it off for a while. Oof. That Tony Robbins method. Yep. Spent money on that.
Jesus, dude, you're a mark?
I was.
You're a mark,
I
dude.
used to be.
I mean, they literally trade your name in those businesses. Like, have you hit Jack yet?
Yeah.
I mean,
There was one.
He's still got to get Cutco, and he still has to get Rainbow. Anybody hit it?
There was one where you could get
It's Bradshaw in Winter Springs.
It was a psychic service where you get.
Jesus, Jack.
You
Did the psychic tell you to buy the meat?
She told me it was a bad investment.
Oh, well, you should have talked to her first.
You know it's bad when one bad investment's telling you that the other investment's bad.
You know you're in a bad place when psychics are giving you good advice. Like when you're taking that to heart.
Yeah.
When Miss Cleo goes, oh no.
Yeah.
But hey,
nothing like being dumb and poor. And you know how you get poor.
Usually, I was gonna say you're dumb. Dumb leads to poor a lot. Yeah.
And I can't think of like any time that I really spent any solid amount of money that I fully regret. Maybe how about this? There's a couple of things because this is my thought process. Is that there are purchases for fun. There's purchases for business.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of times where I've pulled the trigger on a business purchase and then like I haven't used it.
Like a new laptop or something?
No, new laptop, I'm 2 for 2. I've only had two laptops. I have used them plenty.
What are you talking about?
Like camera lens.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Or like a filter for a lens.
Yeah.
I bought aluminum siding door to door.
Jesus H.
I just remember. On my first house.
Look, we're going to be talking in a second. Jack's going to interject and go, oh, yeah, I forgot about my daughter.
It was BOGO.
From this gypsy in a van.
Hell yeah, though, Jack.
What is yours, Deb? What is the most irresponsible thing you've ever bought?
My Ford Escort.
You had a Ford Escort.
I did.
What was irresponsible about buying a vehicle?
It was an Escort named Ford.
Because I had lost the AC in my Ford Tempo and walked into the car dealership and said, I just want AC and a radio that works. And I saw their eyes light up.
Oh, yeah.
And every month I paid that car payment. I was like, stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid. Never, ever do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one thing I had
no meat freezer, but
I had an English teacher that taught me really young. He told a story, and this is oddly enough in summer school. Going back to the dumb thing, and we're in summer school, and he's telling the story because of a parable that's part of the lesson that we're learning. And he said that when he was young, he bought a really fancy car because he thought it was going to impress everybody.
Right.
And he goes, and it did for about 2 weeks. And then after 2 weeks, my car didn't mean anything anymore, but I still had that payment. And for some reason, that really sat with me for the longest time. So that's why I've never really done anything like that. I do have my little Mustang that I bought, and I spent some money on that thing, but it's still a bit of an investment. I still think I could break even on it, so I can't even really consider that a bad purchase.
I don't want to dog the idea too much because it was an investment, but my brother made a robot, like a guitar robot, and he was trying to pitch it to like conventions and theme parks as like a character. And everybody that he walked up to, they're like, oh, so it doesn't play itself?
Oh,
it's just a speaker with a guitar? They all said no.
Speaking of speakers, van guys.
Will you stop for a second?
Twice.
The minute you said speaker, the funny thing is if you're watching the YouTube feed, the instant he said speaker, Jack just fell back in his chair and put his hands over his face.
Twice.
Jack.
I liked them. They worked well.
But if they work so well, why is there a twice?
I went back. I wanted 4 because you can have it.
I got to hear this crap in Quadrophenia.
Wait, you wanted more?
Oh,
that's rich right there.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm not getting done scammed. Let's do it again.
Texter points out
I don't feel that you've reached full scamhood, sir. Could you please keep going?
You want to know what made me cheap? Now
Yeah.
This is how I got here.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of really proud of this segment. Hell yeah, Jack. This is awesome.
Jack has really pulled the wool back a little bit. I did not know that Jack had that much in him. I didn't know that. You seem like the hardest nut to crack. Like, I would be terrified to try to sell you something.
This was all in a box that I keep locked up in the back, and I try to not relive.
It's good to relive it.
And then Ross made me relive it.
There's this dumb, stinky millennial that pops up every 2 days, every week.
All right, now, I did do Columbia House, but I don't regret that because I followed if you follow the directions and you just do the minimum amount, it was a good deal. I still have those tapes. I don't know what they sound like.
And play them on.
What do you play them on?
Yeah, I mean, I would say like some of the most out there big purchases that I've had have been on art, and I still love my art.
Yeah.
Like, I have a very expensive monkey.
Any of the stuff that I purchase that is worth any money or anything like that, it's usually for my homes. And it's usually something that would make the home that I'm in worth more money. And my wife and I do that collectively. We spend our money like that. Like, I have old golf clubs. I don't really even have new equipment and stuff like that. I don't drive a fancy car. I just don't. I've never really sought stuff like that. So I don't know.
Oh, okay. This is definitely the dumbest.
I am looking for a nice watch though. That's the one thing I am gonna buy. I'm gonna buy myself a nice watch.
I got the dumbest purchase right here. It's for my car. It was a mod for my car. It was just like a plastic thing that you basically stick on top of all of the. And when I put it down, I was like, "This looks so lame." I thought this was gonna look cool, but this wood grain looks like tiger print, and I couldn't do it. Yeah. So now it's just in a closet, being custom built for my car.
Well, there you go. All right.
So if anybody wants to make their Honda Accord 2021 look like a tiger.
Yeah, cheetah. All right, your 6 o'clock keyword is credit, CREDIT. Slide over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Got about 15 minutes or so before that changes. Deb, what do you got for news?
Blue Origin launches a rocket mission to Mars. What's going on in the tropics? And an ultimate bourbon auction begins. We'll talk about that next during You Heard It Here First.
Cool, let's take a little break. We'll come back and get Deb's news and get the hell out of here on a Thursday.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Hey, everybody, meteorologist Noah Bergen here from the Fox 35 Storm Team. Hope you love sunshine because there's a lot of it in the forecast and hardly any clouds for the next week. No rain, which is hard to believe that we had so much flash flooding in Eustis, Titusville, Mount Dora. Now we're talking about potential drought developing, but that is how things go in Florida this time of the year. Temperatures are going to get back to the mid-80s by a week from now. The tropics are quiet. Other than that, things are looking really good here in Central Florida. Have a great night.
This report is sponsored by Fresh from Florida.
You can depend on Florida farmers. Our farm is where we live and work. It's where we raise our families and provide for yours. When you shop for Florida-grown fruits and vegetables, look for local. Choose Fresh from Florida, the homegrown brand of Florida farmers.
This Thanksgiving, elevate your holiday feast at Rosen Center Hotel. Man, if you haven't been out there for the holidays to enjoy a meal or just kind of walk around, simply an amazing property. And on Thursday, November 27th, you can enjoy Thanksgiving brunch with holiday favorites like perfectly roasted turkey, creamy mashed potatoes, plus global delights like New Zealand green shell mussels and miso glazed cod with cucumber wasabi sauce. Plus, children under 3, they eat for free. And of course, complimentary champagne and mimosas for guests 21 and up. Make this Thanksgiving completely unforgettable and reserve now at rosencenter.com/Thanksgiving.
Here's something most of us don't want to think about, but probably should. Clay Travis and Buck Sexton here for our friend Mike Lester and the team at Talon Wealth Management.
That thing we don't want to talk about is a will. If you don't have one, Mike and his team would like to help you out. They'll start you off with a comprehensive financial plan.
If you are 55 or over and have saved at least $250,000 for retirement, the Talon Comprehensive Financial Plan is complimentary. And when that plan's in hand, you will also receive the gift of a will and trust courtesy of Talon Wealth.
The folks at Talon Wealth are not attorneys, but they work with a group of attorneys who'll provide a will and trust at no charge to you. Reach out at 813-755-5000. 813-755-5000. One more time, that's 813-755-5000. And be sure and tell them that Clay and Buck sent you.
Advisory services offered through Talon Private Wealth, LLC, a SEC-registered investment advisor. The information provided is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be construed as legal, tax, or financial advice.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
See that new welcome offer? Bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win. I think we got to jump on this.
What's John Daly think?
I think you got to grip it and rip it.
Grip it?
And rip it.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets. Not a cash offer. Offered by Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Christmas music playing right now on Magic 107.7.
Feliz Navidad.
Magic 107.7.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Orlando's Christmas station.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we are solving the unsolvable. Our transplant experts are using new technologies like machine perfusion to increase the number of usable organs, reduce waiting times, and allow more patients to receive life-saving liver, heart, kidney, and lung transplants. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic, you know where to go.
At Farmers Insurance, we often wonder, why would you buy a top-of-the-line smartphone only to protect it with the cheapest case? Would you invest thousands in a home reno but use the cheapest electrical wiring? And to apply that common sense further, why would you ever compromise on the quality of your insurance? The answer is simple. You wouldn't. If it's important, it's not worth compromising. That's why with Farmers, you can get quality and savings. Get a quote today at farmers.com.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers, Trucker Fire Insurance Exchanges, or affiliate. Products not available in every state.
We all want a holiday season filled with joy, but 1 in 7 local neighbors is facing hunger. Together, we can nourish traditions and share meals with loved ones. For every $10 donated to Second Harvest Food Bank, you can provide 40 meals and hope for Central Florida kids, families, and seniors this holiday season. Help today at feedhopenow.org.
Bring some holiday cheer with the network that knows what you really want. Take your phone to your local Total Wireless store, and we'll give you one line for just $25 a month. Celebrate more for spending less. The holidays just got a lot better. Visit your neighborhood Total Wireless store. For new single-line customers who activate on a BYO device on the Total 5G Unlimited plan. Requires auto-pay enrollment to receive the full discount, which applies the month after enrollment. Available online and in Total Wireless retail stores. Requires a compatible unlocked device and SIM. Check compatibility at TotalWireless.com.
Stay high on life. Not on the road. Driving high will get you a DUI, and it could mean costly deductibles, higher insurance rates, jail time, and potentially your life. Don't put yourself and fellow drivers at risk.
A message from the Florida Department of Transportation.
Not sure what to get him this holiday? You can't go wrong with a gift from Untuck It. Every guy wants to unwrap our best-selling, wrinkle-free, and performance styles. From polished shirts for holiday parties to cozy layers for family photos, you'll find everything he needs to look sharp and feel comfortable all day and night. So, get a head start on your holiday gift list. Early holiday sale happening now. Find the perfect gift for everyone on your list at untuckit.com and more than 80 stores worldwide. Untuck It. Shirts designed to be worn, untucked.
Black Friday is going on now at every AutoNation store. Hurry in and save for a limited time. Buy with zero down. Plus, make no payments till next year. Shop new and used cars, trucks, SUVs, even top luxury models. Drive with zero down. Plus, no payments till next year. Save your cash for the holidays. Go to your nearest AutoNation store now.
Limited term financing on approved credit. 90-day deferred payment. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details.
Need help navigating your will or trust? Visit onefirmforlife.com today for your free consultation.
Stay tuned to the Jim Colbert Show as we demonstrate our attitude of gratitude. Our thank you segment is sponsored by Life Imaging FLA. Now open. Call pound 250 keyword heart scan.
So, boys and girls, looking ahead tomorrow on the Monsters in the Morning. It's a Friday edition. They got a bunch of cool prizes plus beer of the week. Angel will have the ones and twos, keeping you up to date on what's happening in the music scene.
It's a great segment.
Don't forget to look ahead. when it comes to you and your family's future, when it comes to family planning, maybe it's your will, trust the firm, TK Law. Go to onefirmforlife.com. That's onefirmforlife.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Happy Thursday, Colbert and Company, Concrete Mike. I missed the very beginning of the show, but I heard some talkbacks about squatted trucks, bulldog trucks, whatever you want to call them, sissy boy trucks. My mom lived up near Old Town before she passed, and the further I got up near that area, the more of them I saw. And I think we should ship every one of them off to Georgia or South Carolina or something. Them trucks are worthless. You want a truck like that, just go buy a car. That's all I got to say about that.
Mike coming in hot.
Unfortunately, life is like a roll of toilet paper. Closer you get to the end, faster it goes. You'll have a good night.
Thanks, buddy. You too. Your 6 o'clock keyword, you get about 5 minutes for credit, CREDIT. Good luck. Get over there and get your money for sure. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack. Hi. And Sauce Daddy.
It's true.
Great show today. A lot of fun. Coming up tomorrow, we'll have, we'll do Sinker Sale. We'll do Embers Only. Primetime Kitchen tomorrow with Fayez Cara. Jaden Grimes in for 8-bit update, plus your calls, texts, and talkbacks, and our last opportunities for you to win $1,000. All coming up tomorrow right here on the Jim Colbert Show.
And don't sleep on those later keywords.
That's right. Deb, let's do You Heard It Here first.
It's time for You Heard It Here First on the Jim Colbert Show.
Well, if you weren't able to watch it on our YouTube channel when it happened, Blue Origin has successfully launched a mission to Mars.
First motion.
Sounds like New Year's. Well, the powerful New Glenn rocket from Jeff Bezos' space company blasted off today from Cape Canaveral with 2 NASA Mars orbiters. They're going to measure the dynamics of the planet's magnetic field and atmosphere. The launch also featured a successful landing of the rocket's booster stage for later reuse, and I believe this may be the first space company outside of SpaceX who successfully landed their booster on a drone ship.
And they nailed it.
They did nail it.
Dead center.
It was so cool to see it. You never get tired of watching it come back by itself.
That Elon was super happy about that.
Oh, I'm sure he celebrated and sent a basket of mini muffins. We only have a couple more weeks to go, thank God, but it is quiet in the tropics as hurricane season winds down. The National Hurricane Center doesn't expect any activity through November 19th. Despite that, it has been an active season. 4 major hurricanes, including Melissa, which devastated the Caribbean late last month. Amazingly enough, no landfalling hurricanes in the United States, but yet Eustis, Titusville, Mount Dora still washed out from a rainstorm.
Yeah, the storm we got was way worse than a hurricane.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. We've never experienced anything like that with a hurricane.
Nope.
For those new to the area, the Atlantic hurricane season officially ends on November 30th. And then, gentlemen,
new to the area. I thought you said for the nudity area.
I did the same thing.
No.
I was like, I'll make this a nudity area in a second.
Kroger's Ultimate Bourbon Auction in Kentucky is back.
That's cool.
The online auction features rare and hard-to-find bourbons, including Pappy Van Winkle, Weller, the 2025 Buffalo Trace Antique Collection, King of Kentucky, and more. Proceeds benefit Dare to Care Food Bank, which provides meals to Kentuckians across the Bluegrass State. The food bank served how many meals last year?
Oh, gosh. 40,000.
I'm going to go 140,000.
I'll go 145,000. More than 20 million.
Damn.
The auction runs through November 23rd. And for more details and to maybe make your bid, visit ultimatebourbonauction.com. And you heard it here first on The Jim Colbert Show.
Thank you, Deborah. Appreciate that. Who do we have to thank today?
We want to thank Mills Air for making our Thursday so cool.
Oh, yeah?
Also want to thank Frogger's Grill and Bar for our delicious lunch.
For sure.
Danny Meyering with Orlando Date Night Guide, along with personal injury attorney Glenn Klausman, in case you missed Danny's recommendations for Date Night or Colbert Court. Both of their podcasts have been posted at The Jim Colbert Show. And last but never least, Sam Bowen and Candace Rich for running our YouTube chat.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Jack, question of the day.
From our YouTube chat, we asked, do you think lifted trucks should be banned because of safety issues for other vehicles?
I don't think many people would be into that. I would go maybe, I'll go 21% say yes.
59% say yes.
Damn, really?
Wow. Yes.
Oh, they hate them too. A whole bunch of concrete mics out there. Ross got some stand-up coming up?
Only December 5th at Secrets. So if you're into that life...
Speaking of nudity.
Yeah.
Hey,
you'll see me there clothed.
How funny would it be if I came to see your show and I was nude the entire time?
Not funny at all.
It wouldn't be funny.
It would be terrifying. It would be awful. You naked in front of me, there's no
while
version
you're doing
of that.
Jokes?
Yeah, there's no version of that where I find that acceptable.
You're telling me that you wouldn't be able to concentrate.
It's just a lot of crowd work.
Yeah. What if I brought my wife?
Oh, even weirder somehow.
Yeah, I agree. 100% weirder.
He definitely couldn't concentrate then.
Yeah. Jack was starting stand-up tomorrow. For sure. All right, big show coming up tomorrow. Please tune in. We appreciate you guys listening today. As always, on behalf of Deb, Jack, and Ross, I'm Jim. We follow the News Junkie. They follow the monsters in the morning. After us, it's Tom and Dan with the Corporate Time and our friends from Real Laughs. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 for more of the Jim Colbert Show. Until then, have yourself a fantastic Thursday evening, guys.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
But I still love you.
If you missed any part of today's show, check out the Jim Colbert Show on demand. And for highlighted feature segments, listen to the Jim Colbert Show The Goods. Both are available for free on the iHeartRadio app.
A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
All lanes are blocked where Taylor Road meets Woodland Boulevard out into Land. It's bumper to bumper over St. John's River.